We're on it. Do it.
We'll do it live.
Fucking live, Benton. What the fuck, dude? Crazy talk, dude.
O'Shea in his natural habitat, I see.
Yeah, man. Just the whole world is my living room, dude.
He's got the whole world in his hands. Yeah, good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're going live.
Technical difficulties. I had YouTube playing in the background was throwing me off, Benton. Still there?
Well, it's your show. I can just be quiet while you intro it. Yeah.
No.
Take it away.
You were doing great, dude. I fucked up with having the stream playing in the background. But yeah, man, the whole world's my living room, dude. Like,
hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like my couch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. So I saw your laundromat incident this morning. That was fucking fucked up, dude.
Crazy, man. These people are nuts out here. What is going on?
She opens your dryer and you go, "Yo, what's up?" And she puts up the finger like,
Yeah.
Little slave.
Well, like, I think what she was doing was she was listening intently to try to find out what was making noise, but it was just zippers. It was zippers on my clothes, like hitting the metal of the dryer. But she was just mad because she was. Oh, by the way, she was gambling. She's playing gambling machines in there and losing her ass. That's what she was mad about. Just some kind of bullshit, you know. They've got all these gambling machines everywhere across the country, and it's not even really legal here. They're just doing it anyway. It's bizarre.
Yeah. What was I gonna say, dude? Oh yeah, I wonder what would happen if you just like left her. If you didn't say anything, she opens it. Then what? She like searches for that nut or fucking nail. She can't find it. She kind of goes through your pockets for loose cash. I don't know. What was her total? Was she gonna eyeball you? And she like went through your belongings looking for that nail and shit?
Well, she just opened it and then listened and then closed it and went back to her gambling machine. And I was like, I just wanted to know what she was doing. I don't care. I just want to know what's going on. And then they act like I'm some kind of criminal.
She didn't like that big fat zipper fucking. I mean, some clothing has a bunch of metal fucking buttons and zippers, and that shit can climb the fuck up in a thing. Like and if you're getting construction dudes in there, not only are they gonna have nails, but they're gonna have like buckles and this and that.
Yeah, big heavy clothes, overalls, all kind of shit.
Yeah. So those machines must be made to withstand that shit.
Yeah, of course they are. Well, and a part of the problem is I'm 120 pounds and I look like I'm on a drug that I've never done in my life. That's part of the problem. I get treated like I'm that thing that I've never even tried one time. So that's fun.
Well,
anyway, what?
I thought you did try. I thought you in your travels.
I've never done
travels. I thought that was part of your
I've never done. No, I've never done any real drugs. Just psychedelics and alcohol and weed.
So, how much alcohol were you consuming daily on your 6-year?
Not very much. Not very much. Yeah, not.
So you were kind of like a clean living homeless guy.
In a way, I traveled a lot. So I went to, I'd go to like Santa Barbara in the winter and Portland and Seattle in the summer. And, yeah, it was great. I loved it. I went everywhere. It was awesome.
How's the background noise on my end?
Well, not too bad. It's there. We can hear it. If you do that, there's an option in there to, tamp down the background noise. That might help.
I just clicked it.
Oh yeah, it's way better. Yeah, much better. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it definitely works, man. StreamYard is. We complain about it, but there's some really good features. Certainly.
Yeah, I just busted out my M box. I got this M box that my cousin gave me. He taught music at Columbia College, and he's also worked at this really fancy recording studio, which I got to record a song in one time. So he hooked me up with like Pro Tools and how to use it, and an M box and a microphone. I used to record like my little music, my little rap songs and shit.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
And so I was trying to fuck with it to kind of try to use it this morning, but was taking too long, and I didn't think I was going to be able to, because I probably have to go through OBS. I still haven't really figured out OBS streamer thing. I haven't put much effort into figuring it out. But
Right on.
I used to stream OBS on Twitch, so I'm sure I can get the hang of it.
Oh yeah, you could figure it out, I'm sure, but it should still help. It should help out with even with the StreamYard.
Yeah,
it should work. Yeah. All right, people, hit that link if you want to, folks.
Yeah.
If you're so inclined.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my mother.
Oh really?
I'm gonna call my mom. So let me
Okay.
just pull up. I'm gonna do it through Google Voice. I'm trying not to spam her number, so I'm gonna have to not screen share. When I go to screen share, I'm gonna actually not screen share. I'm just gonna try to get the audio from it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
All right, so let me give her a call, get her queued up.
Sweet.
Well, I'm not nervous to call my mother. I just talked to her a little while ago, and it just whatever. We'll say what she's there. It's just,
yeah.
Let me call her. Allow mic access. Fuck, this thing wants to use my microphone. I wonder if it's going to cause problems. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. I'm probably going to have to call her on my phone and have to do it speaker style. But I don't know if that's really going to work. It's worked in the past, but we'll, like put her on speakerphone.
Are you on a computer or a laptop?
Yeah.
Or oh, okay.
I'm on a laptop. Gotcha. Like, I guess I could do Google Voice, but it was asking. It said it wanted access to my microphone. I thought that might interrupt. You know what I mean? Do you think that it would?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. I think your connection's bad or mine's bad, but I think it's clearing up now. But is that a Windows or Mac laptop?
This is Windows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Check Connor again.
If you do the Google Voice if as long as it's in the browser window, it should work. But I've never tried it.
That went right to voicemail. You there, Benton?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm listening.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. See if anything
cool,
was
man.
wrong. I'm gonna give her a call.
Calling O'Shea's mom.
Yeah, this has to be people like this. She's been on the show before.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard your mom before. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Hello.
Mama.
What's going on there, kid?
You know what? I'm gonna do something. All right, Mom, are you there? Mom.
Okay, what's going on now?
You're live to the world. Benton, can you hear my mom?
Yes, sir. How are you, Miss Brian's mom?
Hold up, I can't hear Benton.
Hello. Oh shit.
Can you hear me now?
Hold up. Fucking something weird's going on. I can't hear Benton.
I bet the audience can.
Benton, are you there?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
you took your earbuds. You took your earbuds out, sir.
I can see him talking. Hold up. I gotta put these fucking headphones back in.
Oh man.
Here now, Benton.
Yes. I'm here, sir.
Fuck, we lost my mom. The fuck.
Well,
man?
I mean, you know, if you called me on such foolishness, I'd hang up on you too.
Yeah, well.
But I'd answer when you called me back. So there's always that.
What the fuck? Let me check. Let me see something. All right, Ben, talk.
Sure, man. How is everybody? I think there was like 5 people here, although I am one of the 5, obviously. But
God, it's just
Mr.
so
O'Shea
fucking-
doesn't go live that often, so I was happy to see him go live. So I clicked the link and jumped up here. So even though there are other folks live that I could be on the panel with, I wanted to come here and hang out with Mr. O'Shea. So here we are. I had an incident at a laundromat earlier today. That was quite exciting. I live streamed that sort of in an impromptu fashion. It's not on the channel right now. I think it's unlisted actually. So I don't know if I'm a moderator here or not. Perhaps I'll drop a link. I have seen no comments coming in. You folks feel free to comment if you're into that, but I'm not here to tell you what to do. So if you don't want to comment in live chat, that's a-okay with me as well. I guess this is the 3rd live stream I've been on today. What else? Slavery intensifies, as always. And is O'Shea frozen? Am I even... See, at this point, I don't even know if I'm being heard. I see my icon is vibrating, though, so perhaps I am indeed here. We might have somebody throw out a topic. Just if you could hit me with a topic, maybe in the comments. I had no idea I would be hosting the show. But let's go, Benton. I mean, I'm right there on the screen. That's me, where it says Benton. Let's go. So perhaps I could have things to say, right? And you know what's funny is I found this channel about fasting, which I don't really weigh enough to fast very much. Although I did go something like I think 36 hours without food. Wait, he's coming back. Why is O'Shea so lame? Well, I don't know that I agree with your premise there, Mr. Calcott Express. But yes, please, Mr. Brian, go ahead.
My mother's on the phone. How dare you talk to me like that?
Oh, my goodness. Exactly. Show some respect.
Mom, are you there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear my mother, Benton?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Let's see how we can do this. Are you able to hear him, Mom?
Oh, great.
All right, good. Benton has a mother as well, Mom. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have that in common.
that's nice to know.
Yeah. She's in Arkansas. Benton wants me to visit her. She's a little lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Benton's from Arkansas. He has kind of a southern accent. He's really skinny and dying.
It's okay, though.
Would you stop talking like that?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live for quite some time. So let's not worry ourselves about that.
Benton, is it wrong that I talk like that?
Doesn't bother me at all. I think your mom.
Said he doesn't bother him, Ma. What's the problem?
No, it doesn't bother me at all.
Lost her again, dude. Fuck.
Damn it.
Well, whatever. I think we'll give up on the mom thing.
Hang
We'll
on,
try
somebody's
it.
knocking at the door. I'll be right back. I don't get a lot of visitors, so let's see who this is.
All right. I'm going to check real quick who else is live. Benton said other people are live. Let's go ahead and sneak a peek. What's going on in this sick world of ours? You said there's other people. Who the fuck else is live? I don't see anyone live. Whatever. You guys are pretty cool. Could we do the face cream bit? Yeah, that'd be fun. The topic, horrible broadcasters. Well, get up here, Timmy, and make it more interesting. Skinny fuck. God, he's so skinny and such a weasel little voice on him. Hey guys, I gotta protect my wife and child from a creepy man staring at her giant buttocks in the mall.
Well, here's the real question nobody asked. Why is he walking behind his woman in the first place? That I found kind of strange and bizarre, but it's none of my business.
So he's carrying the baby, walking behind his wife, blocking the view of a random man in a mall from looking at her ass.
Well, I mean, I would hope that the woman would have the good sense to walk at least half a step behind the man, certainly not in front. Good Lord, that's extreme disrespect as far as I'm concerned.
It's Timmy Carini. You know what I mean? He's skinny. He's weak. He's got that beta voice. You know, what are you going to do?
Well, the problem with Timmy is he's got a lot of great ideas, and as much as I tried to dislike him, he's actually says a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah, but could you imagine being in one of those
we are.
fucking groups of his where they like, he's like, all right, we're going to set goals this week. If you don't hit it, you're fucking out. Dude, I have to see some of that shit. Timmy, can you live stream some of these interactions? Can you get some of these people on panel to corroborate your leadership abilities?
But you forget, Brian, we are old now. See, that's why we don't.
All right, I took debate.
All right, woohoo!
Imagine that. Imagine actually making a goal, making a plan, making a goal, and then actually doing it.
I know.
And have it not be about drinking piss or just gaining life.
How dare
Imagine
you?
that.
How dare you immediately try to lift yourself up by degrading urine therapy? Like, you never investigated it. You're just ignorant.
Yeah, I did. I reject the concept that God was like, you know what? This liquid coming out of you, yeah, drink that again. It's fucking retarded. But yeah, maybe it's better than slave water. I don't know.
That's a great point, Timmy. But how do you? So instead of slave water, how would you stay hydrated? You know, if you did
hydration is.
If you just looped your piss, how would you get the initial hydration?
Yeah, I mean that's rivers and natural places where God put the minerals and water in the first place. Because like hydration is about salts, right? Not really about the water.
That's true. You're absolutely right, Timmy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if I'm like dying of thirst, if I don't have the salts left in me, then I gotta get them somewhere.
So hydration. Sorry,
Yeah.
Timmy.
Good.
Let me just hold that point for a second. You said hydration is based on salt. And that's because
and potassium. And potassium.
Yeah. When I say salt, I mean sodium and potassium.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Precisely,
because your brain needs those, your blood needs that in it to like function, your brain activity. Otherwise, it's overly, you could die from water intoxication or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Term for it. Hypo fucking something or other. But go ahead, continue. I was stuck.
Well, real quick, I've drank a lot of water for years now, and I'm finding out I actually do better drinking less water, and it's for the reason that Timmy mentions. Because really, I'm just adding a lot of fluid, and in fact, instead of helping myself, probably was bad for me overall. So yeah, Timmy's absolutely right. That's what.
Yeah, because if you think about it, you're diluting your blood, so you just got to think. So, but then there's dark urine, and you're like, oh, I should probably hydrate more. My urine's a little dark.
Well, but then you get into dry, like actual dry fasting supposedly has a lot of benefits. So, it just depends on what a person's doing. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
So dry fasting is not. Real quick, Timmy. Dry fasting is how long do you go without drinking any liquid? I assume that's what it is.
Well, just the concept of dry fasting just means you're not consuming water. So there's soft dry fasting and hard dry fasting. Sounds like kind of gay, but
so if you do dry fasting, you could eat foods?
No. It's like the most hardcore thing you can do. Like regular
no
fasting,
food, no water, right?
Yeah. Dry fasting is like no food and no water, and in my definition, and I think most people's definition. And then you can go soft. You can go soft, and which means like you can take showers and like go in the pool because our skin is the biggest organ in our body. So like that's kind of cheating because you will absorb water that way. Or you can go hardcore and you go do a hard dry fast, which means you don't even like. I mean, I wash my hands because I take a dump or something. I don't want to like fucking, that's like the hard dry fast. I'll wash my fucking hands only, But other than that, like no going in the pool, no going in the shower. And the funny thing is, actually, I don't understand all the science. I actually despise people that try to like explain it to me. Like I just go for personal experience. And you're actually not. Well, for me, I'm not thirsty when I'm dry fasting. Because apparently our bodies produce its own water when you don't drink water externally. It produces it internally.
Metabolic water, I've heard, and it's actually supposed to be really good for fat loss for overweight people also.
Yeah. It produces its
Yeah,
own water. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're talking about this, Timmy, because I'm just now starting to look into this, and I'm even I found a channel at Snake Diet, and this guy works with a lot
Yeah.
of people on weight loss and
Snake Guy
fasting. Have you
dude
heard of this
is
guy?
awesome. Yeah,
That
I
dude's
came
awesome.
across
Yeah, I
him,
just
like,
found that. Yeah.
yeah, like 5+ years ago, and I was already
Hell yeah.
on like a pretty good health journey, and just like stop eating so much meat, eating like chia seeds for omega-3s instead of like all the bullshit. I just felt so good. I know I'm skinny, but like I'm really healthy, and but yeah, the snake dude, he takes fasting to a new level, and I learned a lot from that guy. And yeah, I mean, with the salt and just yeah, the main point is that we eat too much food in the modern world. Like we don't need to eat as much food. One meal a day is way more than enough. And like if you look at any animals, like they don't have a refrigerator where they're just constantly like have access to food. It's just nonsense. 3 fucking meals a day is ridiculous. So one is
Well, yeah.
enough. And then the rest, like, because the body's either in the state of fasting or the state of breaking down food. And we all know like what the itis is. Like I feel like you feel like garbage. And like most of the time, like most of the food that we're eating, like it isn't even that nutritious. It's just like a waste of time. It actually just puts our body into having, you know, all it takes so much energy just to break down these like insane foods that a lot of people are eating than what I used to eat.
All right, guys, we're gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do it. You guys do it along with me, the audience too. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths with our abdomen. Okay, we're just gonna calm everything down. We're gonna go the abdomen. Abdominal breathing. That's the best way to relieve stress. We're gonna take it down. Timmy's a little nervous energy. But that's all right, Timmy. I'm glad you're here.
Not nervous energy, bro. But you can.
Or you're excited or something. You're just talking a little faster. Maybe it's your brain's working quicker than your mouth or something. But
that's true. Yeah, go ahead.
So I just wanted to pause because I never got to ask, how long do you do that fast, that dry fast?
Depends what the goal is. For what?
No, I'm just saying, like, what would, like, so you could go a day, 2 days, 3 days, like what? Because I know with the food fasting, you go like a month, some people say 2 months, but how long can, like, do they, like, you know, a standard protocol before it's dangerous to do like a no liquid fast?
Yeah, you can look at it at 2 ways. The first is like daily, like ongoing maintenance versus like, hey, I'm sick and I need to solve this. So the first and like the ongoing maintenance is like, for me, daily life is like I'm dry fasting at least 16 hours a day every day. So I don't touch anything in between, like for 16 hours, and then I'll do whatever I'm going to do in that 8 hour window.
That'd be an intermittent dry fasting.
Right. So you can call it that. So that's more of a lifestyle, right? And that's the more focused thing that folks, I think, should be doing, is like having it be a fasting focused lifestyle. Not so much about which foods am I eating, but it's just about getting the body back into its natural state of just healing, like constant healing. But if you're talking about like timeline for, if you have something you think is fucked up, like I think God gave us this ability to just, like, if you literally do nothing, God's like fixing whatever the fucking problem you have.
Pause, because you don't think that with urine therapy, that's what could be going on in your body. Like, that's why it's just so funny how you're going to come on here and have a physician type energy right now and then just completely shit on urine therapy, like as if it's the fucking devil, dude.
Real quick. Hey, Timmy, real quick, let's tell him that the snake guy is into the urine therapy.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that guy. There's a lot of people into it, but you guys still continue to shit on it. And one day you're going to realize you're wrong, and then you're just going to be like, oh, well, I was fucking wrong. I just fucking completely shit on it. I had no fucking clue what I was talking about.
I'm going to try it if it'll actually heal me. My kidneys weren't in any shape. There's no way I was drinking based on what I was
Paul's
seeing.
Paul's main fucking thing, too, that fat fuck. I'm
Man,
trying to trigger him to get up here. Get your fucking stupid ass up here, Paul, so I can fucking put you in the background.
Yeah, but you realize that most people... Goddamn. Most people are going to consider that to be a ridiculous thing. I mean, that's just how it's viewed. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that.
No, there is something you can do about it. Don't be a ridiculous fool like the rest of the ridiculous fools, because you're slowly coming onto it. And that's your main thing that people like to do. I heard it out of your mouth a lot, man, but you're slowly, I could see, coming around to it. You like to shit
on. Part of it is because I'm here and I have to find what will actually heal what I can heal. I don't know if y'all know this. when I almost died a year ago, part of that 3 weeks of alcohol withdrawals, I had no food for 12 days during that. And I'm convinced in retrospect that had a big part of me not dying in the first place. That,
Nice.
I might have just not made it. Yeah. It was, when they
Yeah.
talk about animals are sick and they know not to eat, I just knew not
Yeah.
to eat somehow. Yeah. 12 days, by the way. Hey,
Yeah,
listen to
that's
this.
good, dude.
Hey, Timmy.
Oh, sorry, I got to interrupt you
Hey,
guys. Dude.
real
Paul
quick.
style. I got a fucking
Hang on.
miscreant
Let me
down
say
here.
one
Hold
thing.
on.
Oh,
fucking
God
guy.
damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
All right, Brian. All right.
So this fucking little miscreant, Talcott Express, who's a bitch, who won't come up here, obviously, because they're all scumbag idiots. But
I like Talcott Express for the record, but
yeah, I'm
please go
sure
ahead.
you do.
Yeah,
Of course
he's
I
great.
do.
Anyways, I'm about to
How could I
time him out. I'm about to let him know. I'm gonna give him a little 5-minute timeout. I usually don't do this to people. He's just a little weasel down there, just fucking spamming the fucking chat with fucking nonsense. He won't come up and talk and use his voice. I'll put him in timeout. How long are those things? Like, does it tell me? What are they, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes or something?
5 minutes.
And it deletes all his comments. All right. Let's see if I have any other comments now that it's deleted.
There's like 6 viewers. Why are you gonna start timing people out? We're 3 of them, so
Yeah.
You got
Come on,
17 right now, you skinny little
Yeah,
fuck with your
17 and a half.
female voice over there, Timmy.
That's funny.
You
how is my
practicing
voice
deep voice?
female? In what
How
way
is
is my
my
voice female?
voice female? Why did I
Ben, do you
block
think
my
my voice
wife's
is
fat
female?
ass? Timmy, go like
No,
that.
I don't think it is. I
Timmy, go like
don't
that.
think so.
Go. Hey,
What, do you want me to talk like this at all times? I have to like talk like this to act like to pretend that, oh, I'm such a big man. Oh, I'm a big lumberjack. Oh,
How much you
I
weigh?
got the documents.
How much you weigh?
165 or so. 160.
How tall are you?
Yeah.
Skinny fuck.
A lot more than
6
me.
foot.
He's gonna say 6'5".
Yeah, I'm the
He's gonna say
thin man.
6'5".
Nah,
Please be
here.
6'5",
6'5".
man. I'm 165.
No, I'm 6 foot, dude. 6 foot.
Really? Or are you 5'11" and a quarter or something?
Actually, I used to be 5'11", and then I measured myself the other day. My wife measured me. She's like, "Oh, you're actually 6 foot now." So
Were
I
you
don't know.
barefoot?
I don't know what
No
happened.
shoes, no socks.
I don't know if
you
the
got them
socks
big,
matter.
thick socks,
Ryan.
dude. You got them fucking 9-layered. I know how you roll. Do you get cold?
No.
Like a woman. You get cold. Your feet get cold.
No.
You walk around the house with gloves because your hands get cold and scarves and shit.
No, that's not true. Again, for the record, the fucking air conditioning is powerful, and wow, sorry for having things, and it's just like freezing. It doesn't matter what temperature you put it. I don't know, it's fucked up. Forgive me.
You're forgiven.
Ice
I got to be
cold.
nice to my guests, dude. You're all I got,
Why?
guys, and I'm
Fuck you,
fucking
man.
being mean over
Well,
here. All right.
dickhead.
Well, I wanted to tell Timmy something about the 12 days. Listen to this, and I don't want to be gross, but I had listen to this, man, a full bowel movement on the morning of day 8 and day 9. What the fuck is that?
Because,
Bizarre,
dude,
man.
that's the body does. You got a bunch of garbage like locked away. That's what the body does. We put all this garbage in us, and the only solution is like the body's like, fuck, I gotta just like mosh pit this this horrifying thing with like a ton of mucus and basically like lock it away so that it doesn't like it can't affect the rest of the body. And that's why most fat people are just like gross and disgusting. They got all these issues because it's just a bunch of mucus like covering up toxins. And that's why when they fast, they get sick because that's the body detoxing. That's the whole fucking point. Like sickness isn't bad. You're just detoxing, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I'm not a health doctor cuck, so I wouldn't.
Let me give a shout out to some of these people in chat, dude.
Yeah,
People
do
like
it.
that. We got MH. Oh, sorry. It's Shively. I'm like, we got MH. Shively. Shay can't afford his own meals, he says. Oh, the fuck. Send me some shit. Oh, I should put that banner up. You guys want to support my meals? Got all this shit scrolling on the screen. All right, let me continue with the shout outs. We got Talcott. We got our pool. It says, great show, Brian. Great stuff, Brian. Talcott Express. When you come back, Talcott, just, I don't know. Maybe I was quick on the trigger with that. We got Vancy here. We got Brian, William, Anthony, O'Shea. What do you guys think of that big, long fucking name? Tell me in a second here. We got Timmy Carini. He's on panel 2. We got the lovely Benton. Yeah, we got people here, guys. We got people here. They're fucking all on panel. But yeah, what do you think of the Brian William Anthony? Instead of just Brian O'Shea. Or Brian William O'Shea.
I mean, I don't know. Do you, man?
No real thought.
No.
I like it because of the meaning of all the names. Go ahead, Ben.
No, that's all I was going to say. I noticed that you had changed it. And, I took note. But go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah. No, I get into it with people's names. You know, Paul Ryan Laporte. Oh, I said his full name on fucking. Someone's gonna hunt him down and fucking dox him and shit. But Paul means humble. Ryan's little king. Laporte means the gate. I don't know what Timmy means. It probably means skinny little high voiced fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna stop doing that. But Timothy. No, Timothy's a good one. I'm sure it's from the Bible. I don't know what that. Let's look them up.
There's a Greek one. A Greek version mean honor God and God's honor. Honored
my two names are. Oh, sorry, Timmy.
No, sorry.
Yeah, my name's Jason and Aaron, and those are both in the Bible.
Oh, Benton's your last name?
First and middle name. Yeah, it's my last name.
Doxing yourself. Jason name.
Oh, I don't even care, man. I don't care. Right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Healer. Wow, the Lord is salvation. Holy shit. Wow, that's a good one, dude. Wow.
Hell
Healer.
Yeah.
See, isn't that ironic that you're gonna die from your sickness? You won't be able to heal it? No, I'm just
wow, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna see my energy. Okay.
I ain't dead yet.
Okay, this brings me to something I wanted to bring up. First, I'm going to say the title of the stream is Prosperity Awaits the Free. Okay, that's from this book, Oera Linda. And Timmy was shitting on it. He said, what did Timmy say earlier? He said, topic, horrible broadcasters. Oh, okay.
No. Benton asked for a topic, so I just threw out a topic.
Oh, I thought you were shitting on the title of my thing, and I got confused. Glad I clarified. You're just shitting on me and Benton. I got it. Or me, maybe. Maybe you're calling me a whore.
Mostly you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Well, I don't appreciate it. But anyways, and then the description of the thing says, though him only can I recognize as free, who is neither a slave to another nor to himself. This is my counsel. Yeah, and I think it gets to addictions. Yeah, when you have an addiction, you're a slave to that. So not only can we be slaves to things in society, but through our own addictions, we've become a slave, right? So, and then I wanted it to lead into this, which is because I was transitioning from when Benton was calling himself a healer, making jokes about how he's not going to be able to heal himself. And the way I was thinking about it was in this book today, I'll just read it and then I'll break it down a little bit. So this is from the Oera Linda book. 1, when in dire distress and when mental and physical energy avail nothing, then have recourse to the spirit of Weralda. Weralda is like a god, actually, kind of a word for world. But anyways, Weralda. Do not appeal to him before you have tried all other means. For I tell you beforehand, and time will prove its truth, that those who give way to discouragement sink under their own burdens. So that was powerful to me because like I've been like that recently, right? Like I've been discouraged a little bit and I haven't been putting in full effort before I reach out for help. Because you see a lot of people like with this prayer thing, they're just like, oh God, help me with this, but it seems so feeble and weak. And it's like prayer, you're a prey, you know? In the animal world, you're prey, you're a victim. But like, this is saying, no, hold off on it. The way I'm interpreting it is, no, hold off on that and do your best effort. And I've had this instant in my life, bro, where I was like, just a broken down teenage, like a young adult. And I just reached out to God in full faith when I had nothing. It seemed like I had nothing else. You know what I mean? But this is saying, give it your all first. Like put all your energy and everything. And then when you're just like at your wit's end, what did it say? Physically and mental energy avail nothing. Like then reach out. Like, yo, please. You know what I mean? I was rambling for a minute there, but I want you guys to jump in and give any thought. Your thoughts, expert panel? Gosh,
yeah, well,
man.
I mean,
Jesus,
I don't.
I tell you guys to be quicker. Like, yeah, man, or something. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't go for the whole like this heavy physical like stress. Like, I see no value in starting an endeavor when you or when the being doesn't have the convictions sorted yet, because I think they're gonna fail. I understand what it's saying in the sense that don't feel fear yet, like don't feel sorrow yet, like work super hard at it. So it's like kind of saying, it is saying to not feel fear, not be convicted in the fear. But yeah, nothing to me comes first besides the conviction in your heart. So if that's all fucked up, I say that nothing matters on the external. Like you can't affect your circumstances only by like doing things in the world. This is my opinion. Other people disagree.
I don't know. You got any thoughts, Benton? Great stuff, Benton.
For example, Benton, for example, if somebody is in a state of like shitty health, like there's no, I say that there's no such substance or thing that's gonna like heal them if they're like energetically like wanting to be sick. Like if they're accepting the fact that they're sick. Look at like fat people. Like there's some fat people that work out constantly, yet they can't fit. Like they can't.
Wait, hold up, Timmy.
Can't stop it.
Let me just fucking try to stay focused on something. I asked Benton for his feedback. He didn't say nothing, and then
he didn't. Say
Sorry,
anything.
man. My mic was off. Well, my mic was off. My bad.
Oh, you're all right. But do you have thoughts on what I
really
read and what we've been talking about?
To be honest.
Jesus Christ, you got some fucking dead weight.
No, not really.
Just fucking useless.
Well, I can't just fucking make shit
All right,
up
man.
about every topic.
Enjoy.
Right?
You do this yourself, then, Brian. I'm out. See you later.
All right, later, Timmy. Take care, man.
Later.
See, he's gonna run. He can't even take a little fucking.
I'll stick it out with
jab. See how he did that?
Ah,
I'm gonna get out of here,
good.
man.
He's good.
Paul
Yeah,
says that
sometimes
fucking
somebody, you know,
38 times a row in a show.
What?
And Timmy's gonna get all butthurt from it. And then using one of Paul's lines. What a bitch. Get the fuck back up here, Timmy. Well, actually, no. He kind of derails and Debbie Downs everything. Maybe I don't want anyone up there. It's like you get all excited about something, you read it, and then he's just like, well, the way I look at it is, he just goes off on some tangent that has nothing to do with the fuck I just read.
Yeah, it's like herding cats sometimes. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna read this fucking
But
thing
it's-
again, and then I'm gonna go to
read
you
it.
and I'm gonna say your thoughts, expert panel.
But what are you reading? I don't know what you're reading. That's
From
part
a
of the
book
problem.
called Oera Linda.
Okay.
It's an ancient text about freedom.
Yes.
These are people that are all about freedom. That's all they fucking care about. It's their main objective is to be free, not a slave. They'd rather be dead than a slave. Is what they say. So this
Live
is from,
free or die.
So this is, yeah, this is from a book, and they have like all these like they'll number them like one. They'll give you like these guidelines for life or a community, you know. So this is number one. So here's like some advice. They say, when in dire distress and when mental and physical energy avail nothing, then have recourse to the spirit of world. Do not appeal to him before you have tried all other means. For I tell you beforehand, and time will prove its truth, that those who give way to discouragement sink under their burdens.
Yeah, and I hate to give Timmy some credit after.
No, hold up, pause, because I want to interpret.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're going Debbie
Oh, good,
Downer.
fantastic. Go
You're
ahead,
going Debbie
sir.
Downer again.
Yes,
it.
indeed.
So the way I just reinterpreted this again is that those who give way to discouragement sink under their burdens. So it's like you got to have, that's where faith, it's like this is an expression of faith. It's like, okay, I'm going to give all I got. And if that don't fucking work, I'm pretty sure if I reach out to this spirit, he's going to come through somehow. I don't know how. I just have faith that if that's what I do, it's going to work. Or if it doesn't, I'm going to surrender to that. I need to surrender to that outcome. But I kind of like this. I like the way they're talking here. But I'll go ahead and let you Debbie down it. Just take all the
I wasn't going to Debbie down it. I was going to point out that Timmy was actually connecting to the material. I just don't think he saw it. But yeah, I think that what you talk about with people praying and they're just asking for things. Yeah, I agree, man. Like that's not going to work.
How did he connect it to the material?
Man, I don't have a transcript of everything that's occurred here, unfortunately.
No, I'm just saying, like, whatever.
Yep. I'm kind of an idiot in certain ways, O'Shea. Just so you know, I'm kind of dumb. I'm very visual, so it's hard for me when I'm just hearing things. I'm already sort of not in my element, if that makes sense. So I'm doing the best I can, sir. I promise you. And I unlike Timmy, I will work to do whatever we can accomplish here. I will certainly put in an effort. So If I'm dead weight, I will happily mute and let you take it. Either way, and if I have something, I'll chime in, man. But I'm here to help facilitate your broadcast if I'm able, but I may not be able, sir. So, but I like the Oera Linda stuff that you've spoken on in the past. I've found it to be beneficial and helpful, and perhaps I'll read that book. How did you find out about it? I'm curious how you found out about it. I had never heard of it, and I've heard of a lot of books.
All right, I'm just gonna ban you forever then, Talcott Express, because you're not gonna come up and defend yourself. I'm just gonna keep talking down there like a fucking. And I love Benton. Thought I was talking to him.
Oh, I did. I was like, all right. Well, I guess me and O'Shea's metaversal relationship has ended.
All right, Talcott Express, you're. Should I just ban him forever? Because he won't come up, right? I'll just put him in timeout again, I guess.
Some of these people will never come up. That's just how it is. It will never happen. You can ask them, you can harangue them from the panel till the cows come home, and it would just never happen under any circumstances.
So is this London McLovin guy, that black dude from Britain?
Yeah, it's London. What's up, London man? Yeah,
get up here, London man. You.
I like how O'Shea's just bossing everybody around. This is great. It's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun.
Jeep Girl talked to my mom before. Get up here, Jeep Girl. Remember that? Jeep Girl's first name is what was her name? Because her name what was her name?
I don't know.
She talked to my mother. I know you don't know, Benton. It's a rhetorical question. I'm just asking myself. Jeez.
Are we gonna have to do the deep breathing again, Brian?
Yeah, let's do it real quick. Three. We're gonna go three. We'll do three. Abdominal. Right. So we go.
Yeah, I know how to breathe.
All right. I was getting a little discouraged. I might have to reach out to Geralda because I feel like I'm putting a lot of mental and physical energy. Broadcast right now.
Yeah, bro. It's all good, man. Ain't none of this gonna amount to a hill of beans. Let's just chill out, man. It's all good.
No, you don't tell me what to do.
Okay, my apologies.
I will not chill. I will go extra retarded. I will find the nearest window and jump out of it.
No. Hey, I don't even really want to be here in the first place, and I don't mean your broadcast. I just mean the whole place. I don't really even want to be here in the first place. So don't assume that I want to heal up good enough to spend another 30 years here. I want to heal up good enough to do whatever I need to do in the time I'm here. That's what I'm trying to do.
But I think it's an escape room, dude. I think we have to do something. Like we came here for some sort of boon or some sort of thing.
Yes, I did the thing already. But I tried to drink myself to death, lest we forget. So I'm still here, much to my own.
I mean, maybe because maybe it's like you came here specifically for that, to experience what it's like to potentially almost drink yourself to death. And so you had a yearning in your spirit for that experience, or you wanted to learn more about that. And now you had that experience. But I don't know if that's the only reason you incarnated, maybe it's a multitude.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is that I overcame the limitations I was born into. I'm the only person that you will find anywhere that grew up the way I did, who knows and understands what I know and understand. I transcended those limitations. And as far as I can tell, that was what I was sent here to do. Or, if I chose to come here. But now it's like at the bonus round, I'm on the side mission. So now I got to be used as a vessel of the Most High to serve people. Although I don't really want to do any of that. But apparently that's what I'm doing while I'm still here. So,
yeah, I know,
but man. I thought I found a loophole. With the drinking, because I don't think it's an option to take myself out directly. What's up, Jackie? I saw Jackie was live earlier. I didn't want to interrupt your chat, though. I didn't want to interrupt the live chat, so I watched for a few minutes and then I bounced. But I was there.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
I'm gonna just go off camp for a sec. I gotta get my son some SpaghettiOs because it's so healthy and delicious. SpaghettiOs with meatballs from a can. It's the lunch of champions.
Better than McDonald's. I mean, let's face it.
So.
But yeah, I hear you.
Let me go put it in a bowl for him, and I'll be right back. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Jackie. Good to see you.
You too.
Man, I got to get some fucking bifocals, dude. My fucking dip in my head showing my newest wound. Been hitting the visor. Bam, hit the visor. Annoyed myself. It just peeled the skin back.
Well, I look better without glasses, but I like to be able to see things, so I wear these goofy glasses so I can see.
Yeah, it's interesting
I'd rather just
to have
not have
both
glasses.
options. But the problem with the contact lenses is you're putting that funky piece of plastic on your eyeball.
Oh, no.
Nice to sleep with them and never
Oh,
really take them out. They had the extended ones. You could wear them for like a month, and then you just wear them for like a year. And then they're just like, you got to like peel it off your eyeball. It's like,
I can't have things near my eyes like that. There's no way. No, can't do it.
Yeah, you're one of those people that would have never be able to wear them.
Can't do it. No way. No way.
Janelle's here. What up, Janelle? Get up here, Janelle. Why haven't you been on Paul and Slade?
Janelle had a live stream yesterday. I popped on for a second.
Oh, we got 22 people here. She, how many?
Who
people
was that, Jackie?
Janelle in chat.
Oh, okay,
Janelle,
cool.
She did a live yesterday. I saw your live yesterday, Janelle. I went back and watched some of it. I was busy at the time.
How many people did she have live watching?
I think one.
I'm not sure. You? Just you and her?
Probably. She only has like how many subs do you have, Janelle? Like less than 10? I don't know.
We gotta build. We gotta get her going.
It takes a while. So yeah, actually, Jackie, I want to start promoting some of these smaller channels, and I'm a small channel, obviously, but
yeah,
I want to find, because I didn't know who that person was or has a channel, so I'd like to be able to shout her out. So.
Yeah. What is that background casino noise I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure it was on. I was hoping it wasn't on my end. Some kind of weirdness.
All right, I'm gonna read a couple things to you, Jackie. Okay. I like this energy.
All right. I like this energy too.
All right. Though only him can I recognize as free, who is neither a slave to another nor himself. And when you're a slave to yourself, I think they're mainly focusing on addictions. Like when you have an addiction, you're a slave to yourself, right? Or you're putting yourself in bondage, whereas as opposed to, you know what I mean?
Yes, by choice. Yes, it's a chosen bondage, chosen jail.
Yeah, because these people talk about being rather be dead than a slave, but they also talk about where under necessity they have to give in on some level. I'm going to try to track it down on what they were saying, but they talk about when necessity arises.
Yeah.
They have to do certain things, but I don't know. I got to go back and look at that. But anyways, I'm going to read a second thing to you, all right?
Alrighty.
1, when in dire distress and when mental and physical energy avail nothing, then have recourse to the spirit of Oralda. Do not appeal to him before you have tried all other means. For I tell you beforehand, and time will prove its truth, that those who give way to discouragement sink under their burdens. Fuck, lost her. I'm going to get her reaction on that.
Oh, you have to read it again.
No problem. No problem.
It's like those kind of things. Like it takes me like a minute.
No, they're basically.
I'm so used to like quick thinking. Like I'm so used to just reactive quick thinking and response that it takes me.
No, I know.
Whenever I
this
hear
has
something
been in my head all day.
like it like goes in one ear and right out the other.
No, I know. There's a bunch going on. It's.
Okay,
I get the same way. Like sometimes I'll be on Paul's thing and listen to something, and my brain's going in a million fucking directions. And then he's like, "Your thoughts?" And I'm just like,
I agree.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
I agree.
Fucking's the master of that shit. But anyways, so basically what they're saying is, the way I'm interpreting this is, okay, I'll just read it again. When in dire distress and when mental and physical energy avail nothing, so you're going through it, really trying, nothing's fucking happening, then have recourse to the spirit Oralda, which would be like God. Right? Then have recourse. I should have let you know that. So then reach out to God for help. You know what I mean? They say, do not appeal to him before you have tried all other means. For I tell you beforehand, and time will prove its truth, that those who give way to discouragement sink under their burdens. And so to me, I was expressing that how this is really solidifies faith for me, or kind of like it's representing faith. Like, do the work. They say faith without works is dead, or faith without
Right. Without works is dead. Yeah.
So this is exactly what it's saying in my head. You know what I mean? It's like because it's so beautiful, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna give all I got, but I know what that, like, it's like almost like an escape hatch that is just on pure faith, and it's like somehow through some miracle it's going to work out. However, but maybe I don't know how it's going to work out, or even if it doesn't quote work out, you got to surrender to that, right? Which is a form of faith in itself, right? Like,
right.
What else can you do
yes,
that for?
As all will be as it should be, and to like that saying that really to don't give up on yourself before you have tried everything, before you go to God, before you like lay it all down and say, I can't do this, it won't work, whatever. Make sure you have really went, because then why would God already put it in you to be able to, because he doesn't give you more than you can handle, right? So he already put it in you to handle it or to deal with it. So really make sure that you're not going to him too quick, because I feel like you won't have the reciprocation of what you're looking for until that point. Is that kind of like what you're getting, what it's saying?
Yeah. And I was thinking a little bit about it while you were talking, as relating it, it just triggered this thing of like, I remember I was going through it as a youth, right? Like this crazy shit went down in my neighborhood, and I was hanging with this like crew or whatever, you know what I mean? And this crazy shit went down. And then I started distancing myself once that crazy shit went down, right?
Yeah.
And I started changing my life, and like I had this confidence. I started working a lot. I started just going to concerts and being a real human instead of like a drug addicted, just like street demon. You know what I mean? Not demon, but just like scumbag. You know what I mean? Like with a demon in him. So like, I remember one day I was on the couch in my brother's apartment. I had to sneak through the window just to fucking sleep there. But anyways. And I was like crying, and I said the Our Father prayer. You know what I mean? I grew up doing that like Catholic shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And then I was like crying and saying the Our Father, but I was like so fucking pure in my asking for help. You know what I mean? I was just crying,
Right?
It's like saying that prayer. Like I was far from God. I didn't say that prayer. I didn't been to like catechism class in a while at church. You know what I mean? So I was just like, and then I feel like something happened but I didn't think it was the way it was going to happen. Like all of a sudden these court trials pop up, and it's like. And I got tested and sort of failed and redeemed myself. But like, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say something here that like that was a pure thing. But I feel like there's other times, like, so then I had a knowledge, right, that there's a pure thing there that I can reach out to. Just like when it saved my life, I feel like when I hopped this train, I should have died and I should have lost my grip. But I looked up at my hands and I thought of God, but I was real far from God at that point. Like I said, I was a street drug addicted person. You know what I mean? Like, not so much street, but just like a drug addicted, like loser, you know what I mean? Thinking I knew how to gangbang or something, you know, just being a fucking idiot. And like, my point is that like, so I have these examples of how it could work, but like but back then I really didn't have the knowledge. But now that I'm getting more wisdom, that I shouldn't just reach out to him frivolously, or I should actually really try. It's
Right.
like I want to lean on what worked before, like in a moment, or like because I want to try to recreate these moments that they're not the same moments.
Exactly, because you
Ask
can't
for help, cry, or
no.
force myself to cry, and then have things
Yeah,
go good.
yeah.
It's like that's not how it works.
Yeah. It's not, because it's not in that pure moment. You haven't been to that pure moment yet, that pure energy of real need or despair, or just that crying out.
Right, because I want to stay stuck in the discouragement, right?
Yeah.
I want to shit on myself and don't be like, no, man, like work your way out of this. You could get out of this. Like you could put energy and physical and mental energy into these situations and work at it, and then just have like I don't want to call it a parachute, or just like a sort of a comfort, or that if I do that, then I can reach out for help, and then whatever happens, it's all good. Because I don't know. I feel like I'm being redundant. I feel like I said this already, but
All right.
But there's something to that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I like that, dude, because it's showing me the power of it. And it's almost like don't be the boy that cried wolf. Like, is it a real emergency or not? Because he's like, I'm gonna come for emergencies. I don't want to come for bullshit. Like, I'm sick of this. You know what I mean? So, your thoughts, expert panel?
I gave my thought.
I love it, man. It's great. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's not much to add. So good
Right.
stuff, Jackie.
Someone say despair. Says no despair there. Let me give a shout out to chat. We got the lovely. Thanks for coming, Jackie and Benton. I probably been scrambling. Guess put up with me, but it's all right. We're gonna work it all out, guys. Got no despair bear. Got NJ Jeep girl. We got Deeps dog. Who the fuck is this? You guys know this Deeps dog guy person?
No, might be a rando. You never know.
Random straggler. Got Janelle Williams.
Yeah.
Janelle, get your giant tits up here. Wait, sorry, that was the Christian thing. Got Jessica Jane. Don't judge me. I saw you donate $1.99 to Talcott yesterday. Don't judge me. I was judging you for that. I was like, why is she donating to Talcott and why is it only $2? Is she poor? No, I mean, I shouldn't say it. If you looked at my bank account at this exact moment.
I agree with what Ice Grill said. Action is the antidote for despair. I agree.
And it's like, and then if you want to be in despair, it's like there's a comfort. It's like, okay, if action don't work, you could go to the despair, but then just reach out, and then just probably something's going to happen. It may not be how you think. Like, you reach out for help. Be careful when you ask for help, right? Because the way that help is provided, you might not seen it come in.
Absolutely.
Like, you got this idea in your head of how the help's going to come. Like, an angel's going to come down and lift you up. You're going to be comforted. And it's like, no, motherfucker. You came here for a purpose that you're figuring out. And I'm going to keep on that. Like, I'm not going to let you off easily. Some half-ass shit. These broadcasters half-assing. Like OTW, right?
He's kind of been kicking ass lately, though. I heard him on a different panel today. He was breaking some shit down, man. It was pretty good. Him and that Bex Factor.
Yeah. I want to trigger them and get them up here. But but sometimes, you know what I mean? I just want to critique him and nitpick him. He's in the background. There's chaos on his panel. He's just fucking smoking and all fucking retarded. It's like, come on, bro. Like, get a hold, wrangle your own fucking panel. Like, look at it like you're a chariot rider. Like, don't go in the back and let the horses and fucking just run wherever they want.
Bro, I'm worse than him at that, so I can't.
I know. I hate when you guys do that, but whatever, man. That's your style. Maybe I need to.
Sometimes you got to let it play out, right?
Maybe I should do that some. But as soon as that starts happening, I start wanting to put people in back and just fucking like I'm a Talcott in that way. I'm more of a tyrannical authoritative instead of There's probably two extremes of that spectrum, right? Tyrannical and half-assed, sort of enjoying the chaos. You guys are pretty cool, though.
Am I lagging or am I here?
No, you're here.
Out? What's going on? Okay, cool. Yeah, my thing, Brian, is I have a very bad nasty streak. I have a mean and nasty streak, and I end up running people off because I finally just have had enough, and I start going off on everybody, and then they never come back. Like that Notch has never been back to my
Where's
channel.
he been? I haven't seen him anywhere.
Broke his foot.
Weeks. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he broke his foot, so it might not be that I was mean to him, but who knows? We'll see.
So this mean streak, dude, where do you think that comes from? Because I have that too. I've been told. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
For me, it seems like
my dad's side of the family.
Yeah, it seems like I'll put up with shit. Oh, I'm a nice guy, I could take it. But then when I go for it, it's like, when you got your foot on someone's neck, it's like, no, I'll just keep it there. No, I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck because you, like, I don't know how to describe it. This mean streak that I probably need to look at.
Yeah, it can be a problem, that's for sure. But
I don't have a mean streak. But I have a snarky streak. I call it snarky, where it's kind of like not very nice, but it's like sarcastic and kind of like picky, like which isn't. It's not the nicest part of me. But
Joshua could probably
it
explain
comes
it
out.
better.
What's that?
Joshua could probably explain this better.
Yeah.
What you do, you're snarky.
I can be real. I can be real snarky. I try
Can you
not
give
to. Do
Can you give us an example of a snarky comment?
that.
Is that what I just did with OTW?
Yeah. Give me an example of that.
I was like, OTW sucks. She's half-assed, fucking extreme bullshit. Or Z. Like these fucking guys, Z, OTW, and Bank. Those are the three. Who else is there? Well, we got London McLovin.
Yeah.
But I don't really go over there. I don't really get fucking. I don't really watch Z. He's too early in the morning. But if OTW's got something going on, I'll try to watch it. But then sometimes it's just like, or Benton, I'll try to watch it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do more in the daytime. I need to get on better internet. So when I'm on better internet, I'll be around in the daytime more often. But I want to help promote some of these smaller channels. I'm going to start. If anybody wants to email me that knows about my channel, bentonja@protonmail.com. Any channels that are sort of in the, whatever we're calling these niches, like Janelle Williams. I wasn't familiar with her channel. I'm going to check out her live. I'm going to promote her channel. I want to do stuff like that. I think the more we get the same type of folks going to the same type of, broadcast, it'll help get some of this stuff off the ground, I think. Because it's hard to get past just a few people. I had like 4 to 5 people in all my lives for like a month. It takes
we're trapped in some sort of algorithm.
Yes, exactly.
Where they won't let other new people find us, and they won't let us find other new people. It's like a perfect simulation of this Earth. You know what I mean? These continents. Like there's probably so much more shit, but we're confined to a limited space.
I was at like
Go ahead,
900. I was at like 950 subscribers for about 4 years, I swear. And then, I came into YouTube like at the time when there was all the grow streams going on. And so just to grow your channel. So I like got bumped up that way. And then I was co-hosting on a truther stream for a while. So I got a lot of subs then, but then I got stuck at 950. I swear for it was like almost 3 years. I just got over the 1,000 just like a month ago. And I used to just only want to be over 1,000 so I could live stream from my phone or have community posts. But then they dumped the community post down to you only need 500 or 300 now. I don't even know what it is, or 9. I don't know. But it did. It was like ridiculous. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It is what it is,
Yeah, it's so crazy that I asked somebody what is Janelle's channel, and they gave me the username with the @sign, and I copied and pasted it into YouTube, and it still didn't come up. But I was able to find it eventually. So, yeah, to Brian's point, they've really got people segregated, and I guess the YouTube must consider that we're different demographically, but we're probably have some of the same interests if I'm seeing her here, right? So it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, well, she was on Paul's panel for a little while, so
okay,
that's why
awesome. I did not.
How she got in our loop.
How did she get on Paul's panel?
I don't know how she got on Paul's panel. Brian brought her on Paul's panel. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome. No, thank Janelle. What are you thinking me for? She's the one that showed up.
Yeah, she does a great job.
Became a crowd favorite.
I know.
Those other 2 guys, the 2 niggas smoking weed, they never.
Oh yeah, I like them guys. I like them.
I thought that was a good show. I thought for sure we were gonna have a regular. That was like I thought after that stream, I thought they were gonna come back every day. We were just gonna do this every day. They never came back. She came back, but now she's like coming back intermittently.
Yeah, it's a rough crowd.
So you know how they say a picture tells 1,000 words?
Yeah.
So when you look at Michelle Moretti right there,
yeah,
you got any words? 1,000 words? 1,000 words, right? You could break it down. You don't need 1,000 words. You just say she's very pretty, right? She looks sweet and innocent. It's a nice picture, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And you got Jeep Crow. Should I call my mom again, Jackie? Have you ever talked to my mom?
I was listening that day that she was up with you and Paul was asking her questions. Your mom.
Yeah. I was debating calling her. So I was talking to her earlier, and it's just like, oh my god, the energy just all drained for me. She's like asking like just back-to-back questions. Like each one, I'm just like, like why am I?
Are you playing poker?
No, I was just in deep thought there for a second. But it's just like, what was I thinking? Oh yeah. Because you go to, have you gone down the narcissist YouTube video thing? Codependent narcissist.
Yeah.
Go no contact with your narcissistic parent type videos. You gone down that rabbit hole? How many people are no contact? Like, it's a fucking epidemic. I should pull up the Reddit and share screen this. Raised by narcissists. They got a bunch of raised by narcissists. Something about codependent. Oh, COPD. No, wait. CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder. You got raised by narcissists, complex post-traumatic. Just say no to family. They got all these things that are sort of people that come out of these dysfunctional families dealing with narcissists, basically. Go. Are you in contact with your family, Jack? You have a big family? Like,
No, I don't have a big family. Yeah, I'm in contact. I talk to my mom about once every. She's in her 80s now, so we're getting close to transition time for her. I talk to her probably once every, I don't know, couple weeks. I get on the phone with her and she's like, "You doing good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing good. The kids doing good?" "Yeah, they're doing good." "All right, well, thanks for checking in." And she's done.
See, but I don't like that though. I feel like that's some sort of selfishness or just like doesn't give a fuck on her part. Like she just.
Yeah. No, that's just how she is. She just wants to know I'm still here. I'm still around. I have to check
but that's
on her.
just how she is. But why isn't she not like? It seems like she doesn't want to be a part of your life and the kids' life.
Well,
she's just going to ask that. She's not going to ask to put them on FaceTime and fucking interact.
Oh
with
no.
What a horrible person she is. Hope she dies right now.
We go to visit her and she's like, "All right, well, you can leave now." We only see her like once a year or something. You know, I'm out of state from her now. And
you saying she visited? You were like,
I'll go and visit her, and she's like, "Oh well, you probably should be going now." I'm like,
wow.
All right. She has a lot of anxiety. So like, she's like, she just likes her way of things and her time, and she doesn't. If anything's out of schedule, it really throws her off. So like when we come to visit, it sets her schedule off.
But we could call it what it is. If she's a selfish dickhead who's going to do something like that.
Yeah.
That's just the way she is. Like.
Yeah. That doesn't bother me. I'm like, all right, see ya.
It bothers me. I'm like enraged over here.
Really? It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, like what a scumbag, dude. Like does that thing on the phone and then when you visit her, okay, you guys should probably go. It's like, bitch.
But I have to visit her. I have to call or else I get like shit if I don't call for a certain amount of time.
But see, you're a slave to her then.
Yeah, but I don't let it bother me.
You're her little slave, which you've probably been your whole life with her.
Yeah, pretty much. That's truth.
That's why you should fucking set boundaries and be like, bitch, I don't give a fuck how you feel if I don't talk to you. You suck anyways. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh, but she's getting older and it's your mom.
Doesn't bother me. All right. Well, I need to go because I got to take Donna to take the cat to the vet, and then the girls are going to be out from school. I think me and Josh are going to do another live tonight. Later after the girls go to bed.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's on an upswing on wanting to do lives now, so take advantage. He's been quiet too long.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up Reddit. I was just thinking what I'm going to transition to next.
All right. Well, you transition, and I'm going to go, and I'll see you later around. Was time's Paul going live?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't see a thing up, but I was busy. I had a live and then went and got new glasses today.
You spent, that's a whole racket. I bet you spent like $300-400. You got 2 pairs for $300-400.
No, I spent more than $400 and I got 1 pair, and that's with eye insurance.
And that's plastic. They're nothing but plastic. They're not even glass. The lenses, I bet those are plastic as well.
No, I got the real ones, but still, it's still ridiculous. That's with my insurance.
$400 with insurance, so it would have been more without insurance.
Yeah.
What a bunch of slaves we are. Just
I know.
pimped and macked at every turn, dude. No matter what it is. Eyeglasses.
We're thinking about at some point selling our house here and going to the country, and just whatever our profit is on the house. Thank you. Whatever the profit is on the house, taking that and do what we can with it on a little piece of land. So we're out of the mortgage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I got to do something like that. I got to work my way to a piece of it.
We have at least 50,000 in equity right now if we would sell. So to pay the loan off and then have still like $50,000. So
you eventually see, so you're on a piece of land and then some sort of community sort of.
Yeah, because he could. Yeah.
Routes out from that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just to get from underneath it.
Yeah, but where can you actually run? It feels like you're never away from it. Like, where are you gonna go? Like, they're probably just gonna come on your land and fuck with you at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
But at least then you're in maybe a rural area with some weapons and shit. So.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie. I'll let you get out. It's time for you to leave, Jackie. I think it's time. Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, so you got to go, Jackie. Just pack up. I know it's been a fun visit. It's been a fun visit. You came to visit Daddy O'Shea.
Yeah.
Father O'Shea. But I'm giving you your mom treatment. I don't know if you know.
All right. Yeah, you can go now. All right. Bye, Brian.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later. I hate your mom. Why is her mom such an awful person? You good? You good? Okay. Bye. She did drive halfway across the country. We're there for 2 hours. Okay, you guys can leave now. Thought we might sleep. It was a long drive. No, I have anxiety. You guys can leave. Bitch. I'm disgusted with my siblings. I honored my mom with no help, and now my dad, and they don't even answer. Yeah, that's one of the weird things about our community is like, it feels like 95% of us that come on these streams like have 99.99% of our family who are just fucking retards in every way, shape, or form. Over, through this last few years of testing and exposure, it's like, well, what the fuck did we deal with our whole life? Like, what has been going on our whole life that these last few years are showing us the true colors of everything? Like, I have a ginormous family. And they're all fucking losers when it comes to this, dude. I don't know one that stands their ground and like talks in a certain way. Although I guess my sister's coming around to it. She might have had some fucked up shit happen to her from the vaccine. Fuck, am I gonna get my channel struck now? She had some fucked up shit from, what did I say? Maxine. I didn't say, I misspoke. Let's say Maxine. This woman gave her advice not to get certain treatments. I was like, why would she? Maybe my sister, none of them are worth it. If I severed. Connection's crapping out. Michelle Moretti, yeah. Come on, Michelle Moretti. Let me have your baby for Paul. Let me just get that one up on Paul. We could just have him triggered and hated. I mean, got your big belly filled with my baby. Paul just, why? I'm not going to talk to you anymore, Michelle Moretti. You let a low-valued man impregnate you. This is good, O'Shea. In request, you keep talking about this topic. It's good. What topic? I don't know what he's talking about. Get back up here, Timmy. I was just teasing you earlier, dude. I said, I was actually quoting Paul, dude. I said, low energy, How are the fuckers? Get the fuck back up here, you blabbermouth, Timmy. You're running on a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. I know you got this. They got this hat. Oh, I'm gonna take over O'Shea's show, and she has nothing to offer. So I'm just gonna show what a man I am. I'm talk with Benton, show like how we talk, good shit. It's fucking blabbering, dude. Like all hyper, like trying to talk all fast and shit. I request you keep talking about this topic. What's the topic? Timmy the Jew. What is the topic, you small-headed idiot? This book, Oera Linda. I think I'm going to go to it right now. London McLovin, get up here. I hate you, London McLovin. Hate you. I hate all of you. Send me some money while you're at it. See, Timmy's. Hey, Timmy, how are you?
Fuck you.
It sounds like you're in a tub or something. It sounds like you're sitting in the tub yelling at your phone from across your ginormous bathroom. Like, fuck you. Anyways, you know this London McLovin guy? That guy's not gonna say anything. See what I'm saying? I asked him to come up. First question. Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Is it better?
Yeah, now it's better. London McLovin, what do you think? I'm hoping you hate him, and then you're just gonna shit on him. But please give me your opinion. I don't want to influence.
Mixed thoughts, London. Because when I talked to him, oh, there he is. Hey,
brother, I mean, go ahead, Timmy. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, I was interrupting you, Timmy. Please continue. Mixed thoughts.
Mixed thoughts. He seems like a good dude. London, I think you're a good dude most of the time, man. And then I see you like kind of. I don't know why. I don't know what your thing is with like you do the things in your stream with like a bunch of like weird women, and then you don't say nothing.
I gotta interrupt you.
Blabbering. Go ahead, bro.
I'm just doing a Paul. I'm doing it with you how I feel like Paul does things. So don't take it personally, please. Bitch me out.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to this tea, this peppermint tea I'm drinking. It's very it's supposed to soothe your stomach. It's supposed to like. Anyway, sorry I interrupted Timmy, but London McLovin was trying to say something. Go ahead, London.
What's going on then? Hey, first of all, how you doing, Mr. O'Shea? I've never
been.
Man,
is that voice real, dude? Or are you like, hey, man, I'm a black guy. I used to be from Chicago, but then I went to UK for a year. Now I've got this accent that I've got. That's what
I'm Australian black man. First
and
ever.
Born in Australia. You don't talk
Australian
like that.
Black man.
Yeah. Well, they do kind of a little bit.
Hey, Timmy, who's these weirdo women that were on my panel?
Bro, all I'm saying is like, yo, I come see what you're doing, and then I see it's like a
Jeep girl said, I don't know why.
All right, I'm out.
What are you doing, okay. London? You're just gonna come here and start talking to Timmy about something stupid on your show? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I want to address something. I heard something.
I don't know what the fuck happened on your show. What are you gonna? You're not even gonna give me like what the background of what you're even talking about. You're just gonna jump into a conversation about some bitches on your show that me and my audience have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, all right, let's dance. All right, cool. Why do you hate me, Mr. O'Shea? Let's go there. Let's dance.
No, we're not gonna dance. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Okay, you guys don't have to do it. Timmy, don't run. Don't run, Timmy. It's hanging in the pocket. I need you, Timmy. I'm just gonna do 3 deep breaths. Those weren't very relaxing, but fuck it. 3 breaths from the abdomen. No, just we're not gonna get into it right now. We're gonna figure out what was going on in your show with these women. I'm intrigued. Who are these women? What was going on in your show? What did you just bring up to Timmy?
He just made a comment about, women on the panel. I'm okay, but the women on my panel, I want to know what women or what's, I don't know. I'm confused.
Timmy made a comment, or you started out with a comment about the women?
You asked me a fucking question about London Man, dude, and I answered the question. You weren't listening, and now he appeared, and now he's responding. You fucking moron.
Fucking hell. Just Timmy.
Piece of shit, skinny. Blocking your wife's giant ass. How dare you disrespect me on my panel saying I'm not listening,
Fuck you.
saying that I completely fucked up that situation, dude. Like, I don't make mistakes, dude. Never, ever, dude.
Oh,
Have I ever?
God.
That was
Fuck
funny.
you, Timmy. No. So okay. Okay. So I didn't hear Timmy say that. I may have made a mistake there. Who are these girls? What were you guys talking about? What? Help me out here.
Oh shit.
Come on, be faster though, guy. Come on. I know it was fun. It was
You
cool.
fucking dumbass. If I talk fast, then you say I'm fucking, oh, you're
No.
being a spurg. Oh, can you fucking calm down? And I'm like, I'm talking fast. Yeah, because my brain goes faster than yours, you fucking clown.
I was.
So yeah, that's why
I was
you can't
referencing
understand.
London Man there, dude. You're jumping the gun. I was referencing London Man because I said, now tell me about the girls. And then he goes, ho, ho, ho. And then he's like, big, long ass pause. And she's like, all right, dude, just get to it, London Man. Who are these girls? What's up with your panel?
I'm confused. I don't know what girls, Brian. That's why I'm asking you guys what girls. I have plenty of girls come through the panel. I'm lost.
Timmy, didn't help me out, Tim.
Yeah,
You brought up some girls.
Brian,
when you were-
let me fix it. Let me fix this for you, Brian. Yeah, no, London, that's all I was saying is, yo, like, I like your rap most of the time, but then I go to your channel sometimes and then I'm like, yo, this is cool shit. Like the stuff that you present. But then like sometimes I see like a 9-hour or something like panel, and I just hear like women just like yapping, and I don't know, man. I guess it's just like that's your fan base or something. I don't know what it is, but like, yo, I couldn't like stand that. So I don't know how you do that or why, or maybe I'm just being a douchebag, but I don't know, man. I think you sometimes like tell people how it is, but then sometimes you just like kind of sit back and don't say nothing.
Well,
yeah,
you are right.
Let me interject there, Timmy. I mean, London, because that's the main thing I see with wrong with like OTW, Benton, and probably this fucktard. I don't really watch this shit though. Sorry, London. I shouldn't call you fucktard. You're on my show. I'm grateful you're here.
Say how you feel. Say how you feel. Don't hold it.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit because it reminds me of Joe Cool. Like the way Joe Cool has no stance on nothing. He just likes chaos and he takes no stance. And when you go in the background, it's like you just taking no stance. You just like the chaos. Like, that's the impression I get. So you go ahead.
Okay. First of all, there's no chaos on my channel. That's why I can play the backseat all day and all night. There's no chaos on my panel. I don't tolerate that shit. I only really go on to present what I have, which takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, and then I fall all the way back and let the people come up and have it all the way. You know, we go for about 3 to 6 hours. We never go for 9 hours. I heard you say something about 9 hours to me. We only go to about 6 hours max. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a man of many words. I like to show the more than I can tell. You understand? So it takes me about 1.5 hours, 2 hours max to go through my stuff. And then I fall back and let people come up and have it all the way. That's why you might tune in. What's that?
I don't know if Timmy showed his face yet. Can both of you show your face? Even if it's just for a second?
Yeah, sure. I'm half naked, but why not? Boom.
Wait, yours very dark room. Do that again.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good now. We're good. We're good. And show me both of your hands now, bro. Keep both of your hands up there.
Oh shit.
He's smiling. Look, he's smiling.
It just reminds me of when we had girls on the panel in the past and that. Where's your hands, O'Shea? Hands up.
Fuck it hell. Hey, O'Shea, I must say this though. I don't know how you do it, bro. I really don't know how you do. I've never come across someone creepy and funny. It's either just creepy or funny. But you're creepy and funny. Salute to that, bro. I swear to God. I don't see much people pull that off. You know what? It's only celebrities, actors I see it pull off. But you're none of them. You're just a person like myself. And you pull it off well, bro. You pull it off well. That's quality stuff. That's quality stuff.
Yeah, the creepy and funny. It's like a creepy fun.
Mm-hmm. But it's funny like, funny then creepy. I'll give you that much. You are funny, so I'll give you that much. Funny comes first, then creepy.
Yeah. it's like I'm the type of guy that creeps up behind you and it makes you laugh somehow.
No, not a creeper, creepy with the Y, not the ER.
So like I'm sitting there, so I'm like sitting there just like disheveled, just staring at people too long, like too much eye contact from all different too much eye contact, and then all of a sudden they're laughing. I don't know how it went from creeped out to kind of amusing.
You're like a coherent schizophrenic.
Wow. I've never heard that.
This little gathering really reminds me of like Thanksgiving when I'm with the family, like Festivus for the rest of us, where you air out the grievances. It's like, you guys I really appreciate this, because the therapists they're gonna kind of butter you up for a while and take your money for a few weeks before they you guys just come right with it. Creepy, schizophrenic, but kind of coherent. I like it. You guys.
But you're like double-minded always. You're like on the brink of like you're gonna freak out and just like shoot everyone in the room, and then the next moment you're like you love everybody, and you like can't decide which one you want to like double down on.
It's literally probably how it is. It's like
that's accurate. That's
I love
accurate.
other partners, but it's like I want to slit everyone's throat. Yeah,
right. I know. I can. We feel
and they can feel it too. They're like, "Damn, man, this guy wants to slit everyone's throat." Kind of weird. And then they're like, "Man, this guy's really loving. I like this love. He's just emanating love." And wow, some sort of duality there. These fucked up times we're in. You know what I mean? They create these double binds. I mean, imagine having to be in a relationship. You guys just have to deal with me on the metaverse. Imagine having to be in a relationship or be a family member of mine. You're in a constant double bind of. You're either in a double bind or you're having to deal with the murder or the love. Did either of you have parents like that would like their moods could change radically? Like they'd step in the room and you'd have to kind of eyeball them. Are they in the murders, kill everyone, or they're in the loving? Did you guys ever have to deal with that?
No. Fortunately. No. Fortunately.
To a degree, yeah. I would say yeah. Yeah, they were definitely not stable folks all the time. I'll say that.
Is that you typing over there, Timmy?
No. Hands are
It's
up.
London, man. You're typing.
No, I'm not typing.
Awesome. Every now and then I hear something. It sounds like typing. Maybe it's not.
I thought I heard it as well. Yeah, I heard something like that. But
Maybe it's just Timmy's mic rubbing on something.
Hey,
Go ahead.
So-
Creepy plus funny plus equals Brian. Creepy plus weird equals Gimp. Oh,
what's
how do I
a
do that
gimp?
bullshit, dude? I should do some.
What's a
bullshit.
gimp?
Oh, Gimp is that Mitch McLovin. Mitch fucking. See, that annoys me too. That you don't know who Gimp is. It like annoys me for something. I'm sure if you see him, oh, he is. He's the guy that kind of lives in his car, gets into a cops. He's got long hair, gets into a call every now and then.
I think I know who you're talking. I think Timmy had a little back and forth with him on Z Show the other day, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
What do you guys think of Z
Z, I like Z.
in his show? You like that show?
The show's quality. Yeah, the show's quality.
What do you think, Timmy?
Oh, it's all right. It's entertaining sometimes. Yeah, it's all right.
What is that clicking I'm hearing? It sounds like a fucking keyboard.
I mean, neither of our little bubbles are moving like randomly when we're not talking, so I don't think it's us, bro.
Is that fucking me by chance? Like my shit hitting my beard or something?
Possibly. Yeah, I think it might be.
Oh boy, let me. What are these? What's going on in chat? Are you guys keeping up with any of this shit?
Who is that? Is that my boy Shelby?
So
Thank you for your generous donation, brother Shively.
Jesus Christ, dude. What is that's creepy, dude. That's a little much, dude. Jesus.
Look who's talking.
So you're black, McLevin?
Nah, I'm more brown.
So you're black.
So,
more
Great
brown.
segue.
so I'm a great interviewer. Our first guest is London McLevin. So you're black, London McLevin. What are your thoughts on that?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
You're black, but you have this British accent and you sound kind of white and edgy. That's why I just don't like. There's something about you, dude. I don't fucking like. It's like the same shit with the panels. Like that's one of the main things. It's like Timmy brought up. Like when Z was up there and you guys were doing the Z powwow against Paul, whatever the fuck, and you guys were all cupcaking it, and you were just loving it, dude. Oh, I got all this drama on my panel, all this bullshit. But you don't get into it. You play the background of it. You don't jump into it.
Indeed. Indeed.
And you like that. That pisses me off more. You like that you don't jump in it. You like that you don't participate. You like to have where people can come and just be retarded.
This is what you're missing. People jump at me, right? I always sit back. Even if you check me and Paul, right? I just put a little message in the chat room that went up onto the screen and he read it and he jumped out the window with it. That is all I needed, just for people to jump out the window. I don't jump out the window first. I use the stairs. I ain't that stupid. Right? I don't start nothing. I just entertain it. That's all. I just entertain it.
London McLevin, dude. I gotta put the brakes on you, dude, because I don't know. I get these spidey sensations with people sometimes.
That's good. Go with your senses. You'd be a fool not to.
What are you eating over there, Shively? Or fuck, you're not Shively. McLevin. No one cares. Timmy, what are your thoughts, dude? You still with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing it on purpose because you're like, I can't win with you. Like if I do go on a rant and say things, you're like, oh, you're saying too many things. And then if I fucking don't say anything, you're like, this guy's dead weight. And it's like, what the fuck do you want from me? So
what I want.
Take it away, Brian. Take it away.
What do you think of these kittens right here, dude? Sometimes I watch kittens. You see, I go on murderous. Who knows what I research for my murderous rampage? But then I got this type of shit. How do I get you guys out? Just go full screen kittens. It's full screen, these motherfuckers. Dude. You guys never watch these lives? Dude, I watched these little motherfuckers these last few weeks. Dude, they were tiny. They weren't even coming out of the box. Now they're running around. Dude, let me get shy of these fuck. Look at these motherfuckers. See, there's the mama. Let me do this. Here's the mama right here, California. And these fuckers are all named, but they were real tiny in that box. And now they're all fucking out of the box. They didn't even have this playpen area. Your thoughts, expert panel?
Hey, I love cats. I'm quite upset that I had to give mine away, to be honest with you. I love animals, man.
All right, here we go. Now we're on Reddit. Here's what we're going to do on Reddit. We're going to look through Chiracology. See? Randomly came across
Is this how your brain works? Like you just go from cats to just opening Reddit?
Yeah, but I'm going somewhere on Reddit, though. See, here we are, raised by narcissists. I beat the shit out of my mom, and I don't feel sorry. Advice. See, that's a pretty cool topic. We'll get back to that. See, we got Today I Learned. Today I learned that BBC News correspondent Jane Stanley mistakenly announced the collapse of Tower 7, which she had around there live while it was visibly standing behind her. The building did not collapse until 20 minutes later. It was also reported that. Today I learned someone said that. You know what I mean? That's fucking weird. What else we got? Poker. I tipped $5K to dealer at Hard Rock Tampa. Fuck. Is this government hiding a secret color? What is your problem, Timmy? Urban car living.
What a question.
How can I carry my power station into the library stealthily? What the fuck, dude? These people are all like me, dude. Sounds like something I would say. How can I carry my power station into the library stealthily? Hey, sweetheart. That's attractive. Wake this house, but they ignore me over here. See, I fucked up by
sense you.
creepy. You motherfucker. They feel like I want to kill them or raise their child.
Yeah, they sense that, they smell that on you. Like, in addition to the
Being
piss, but like they also
Dangerous,
smell
but then you get a broken girl and they love that shit. They're like, God, he wants to kill me or
yeah, clearly.
pregnant
For
me. It's
sure.
fucking
Yeah.
hot, dude. Whoops, I'm yelling. God damn, dude, I'm in this place.
So they wrote a paragraph about you, right? Is this for you?
Today I fucked up by being creepy towards my younger coworker. Whoa.
You'd have to have a job first.
Was my parents' behavior inappropriate? When I started developing, my mom demanded to see my pubic. Whoa, okay.
Is this the history of the post that you created?
See, this is the world. It's just reflected back at me. This is the mirror of reality. You know, it's my energy that's just being, I'm broadcasting this energy and you guys get it. What if we have it backwards? Alternative history. Okay, so I have something backwards. All right, let me just click on this and see what this guy's talking about. I've seen speculation about the pine cone looking structure representing the pineal gland. And speculation as to what the bags could be, typically suggesting, so he's holding a bag here. Is that a computer? Is that a smart fucking thing? Why are these people holding bags? Yeah. Typically, it suggests that these are gifts that are brought to Earth to do whatever. Wait, what was the initial thing? Your thoughts expert panel. See, I got to throw that on you guys right now. All just that. Just throws a thoughts expert panel out. Fucking go with it. All right. Typically, what the fuck? What if we have it backwards? Okay, what is this theory? Well, various cultures have stories of their gods living long ago, leaving, and in some way alter our ability to communicate with them. Blah, blah, blah. It would certainly be worth counting in a stone. Could the bags be as simple as to show they packed their stuff to leave? What are your thoughts on this angle? Who are you whispering over there to, Timmy?
Because it ended with, what are your thoughts?
You know what that reminds me of though, O'Shea, right? That reminds me around the time of Easter. It looks like they're picking from something like a tree and they're harvesting. If you look closely,
Oh,
like
I gotta cut you off. There's something in chat. I gotta fucking. Sorry, I'm just trying to be like Paul and Slade. Someone in chat said, Memento Visuary said, I'm good on spirituality, bitch ass slaves. Oh, wow. Sorry to interrupt, London McLaughlin, but I would tell this, but get up here, you cocksucker, you piece of shit. Typing down there. Sorry, London man. Go ahead. Anyways, back to this. Alchemy. Anybody have some insight on the second last plate? That's cool. Can you finish your thought out, London man? You just go a little slow, so jump in.
You know, I was just saying, to me, it looks like they're harvesting, they're picking from something, maybe picking from the so-called tree of life, putting into his bag.
Yeah. The second to last plate. What are they? I figured there'd be more. Plate 14. What's it talking about? Multiple plates I could click through?
To say something to what he just said, related to what he just said.
No, because I don't like what he said. He's talking about, I didn't like his thing, so I just went over it. Wasn't interested. He's talking about, those things, because they had the alternate history, and he's like, and then Shively just said, what did you just say, Shively? You said, holy fuck, this person showed up, but he's going to dox me. Hold up, wait. Show yourself, do something in the background, put your camera on. Never seen this person before. Shively said it looks like, I gotta go back. Shiley said it looks like they're picking something. Yeah, he's picking the pine cone and maybe putting it in the bag, or I guess. But then what is his theory? Yeah, it's exactly. He's being very literal. Like, oh, it looks like he's picking something. Yeah, that's what's happening in the picture, Shively or McLovin. He's picking something. That was very astute. Timmy's like, yeah, you should comment on that. What are your thoughts on him saying? Sorry, guys, I'm being mean.
No, but this is the thing, right? No one would have put that together. I've heard people say it's a technology bag or this or that. But like I was saying, right, it looks like when they reference to Easter, when you look for the Easter eggs and you put them in your bag, right, the eggs, putting them in the bag.
Yeah, you did have kind of something that kind of completely blew over it. Yeah, Timmy, I guess, had it. Timmy's right again. Fuck. Anyways, we got this Memento Vivere guy here. What's your deal, dude?
It's Momente Vivere.
Jesus Christ, is that a modular machine?
Yeah.
Is that a modular machine?
That sound like an essay up in here, some gangster essays and shit.
Hold on.
Momente More.
Jeez, told you.
If one must die, one must live.
Told you.
All right, hold on. Let me have back and forth this guy.
Fucking bitch ass slaves.
Did you have a voice modulator, or were you just tweaking your voice?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Fucking Wizards never going on Paul's panel. Wizards never going on Paul's panel again because he doesn't want to be part of a psychological what is it? A psychological experiment. In a thought experiment, in a psychological experiment. He doesn't want to be part of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a bit non-bit.
So you are never going up on his panel ever again.
I went up there the other night. As long as I can.
You're never going to.
See, no, I never said I would never go up there again. I said it likely won't.
Oh.
And the only time I'm going to go up is going to be for a short time to make a comment, and then I'm ducking out. So you can call it rage quit, whatever you want, but I'm not going to be a bit non-bit. I've never posed to be a bit non-bit. I told him I wasn't going to be a bit non-bit.
So how does he bit non-bit you?
When I'm up there trying to profess some kind of truth in the codes or something, so to give somebody an education, and I get cut off by another panel member and become part of a bit non-bit. See, I have a freedom of expression. You have a right to know. If that's interfered with, then what am I doing on the panel? I'm not here to play a bit non-bit on any panel. I'm here to give truths. Momente more, momente vivere. If you know you must die, then you know you must live. Why are you living your life as if though you are dying? I do not understand it.
Momentum, what is it? Is that famously like on something? Is that on money, or is that, I feel like I've heard that.
That's a Latin quote. Says momente more, momente vivere. If you know you must die, then you must know you must live. Why is everybody living a fictional life? I don't get it. Right.
Is that would I see that anywhere? Would I see that thing somewhere? Would I see it on like a dollar bill or somewhere?
I don't. You might see it on an old coin or something somewhere. I'll have to look it up and find out. But it's just a Latin quote.
Okay. Well, that's heavy duty. That your thoughts, expert panel, on Wizard not wanting to be a bit non bit. What do you guys think? Are you guys comfortable being bit non bits on Paul's show, or?
I've never been a part of the family. That was your family. Why are you not acting like that's your family, bro?
Jimmy, your thoughts on this issue?
You guys know what family means, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This is why I talk about people babbling. And sorry, McLondon, but that's babble.
No, not you. Hey, hold on, Wiz. That wasn't for you. That was for Mr. O'Shea.
I know, but still, you use the term family. Do you know what family comes from? Do you know that it comes from famelos, which means servant?
I didn't know that.
It means servant. It means house servant, house bond, as in husband. And if you're in this world, you are a husband, male or female. You are a house bond. You are bonded in this house, his house. And in order to get to his spiritual realm, the heavens, you have to make a test. You have to surpass the test here in this house. And the test here in this house is to proclaim his credence, not a manual credence. The manual credits that this entire society lives on, the entire world lives on a credit system, and yet they fail to recognize that the credit comes from the spirituality. And this is, again, that enumeration at birth where they continue a manual record. because as a man is discharged of his mother's waters, he becomes a living soul when he takes his first breath of life. And instead of professing that living soul record, which no one does anymore, it used to be put in the family register in a Bible or some other record that was private. Instead, they make a public record and create a manual operation of your life.
Hold on, sorry, I gotta interrupt here. Fucking, I thought this said "eat my ass" if you're a Talcott bitch mod, own it, but it says "easy, easy my ass." So, Timmy, what are your thoughts, dude?
Are you about what? Which point?
Wizard, we're talking about
Or-
bitten on bits. I asked Wizard about the bitten on bit thing. How do you feel about being a
at
bitten
the,
on
at the
bit
end of the
of Paul?
day, it's like first of all, I don't know why you are only like having perspectives about all these beings. Whatever Paul's perspective is, you're just like copy pasting it and then doing like a miserable second attempt at like classifying each of these beings, and then you just take the exact same opinion. I think that's like, it's weird. Like, just
hold up, I gotta interrupt
you
you
should
for a
just do
second.
you should just do
Said,
you.
you're not
You
a
should
bitch
just do
mod.
you. You should just do
No, but
what
you're not-
you're gonna do, like your
No,
thing. And
I asked you a direct
and
question
then
and
your
you're going
broadcast
off
might
into
not be
fairyland.
horrible. Well, yeah, no, I'm just that's where my thoughts were at the moment. It's like you're doing this thing where you're just copy pasting whatever Paul says, and it's
All right,
weird.
Timmy, I'm gonna try
you
again.
can't do it.
Try again. You can't seem to
Um,
shut the fuck up, but I'll try again.
Right.
Listen to the question.
Yeah, I heard the question. That's what I heard the question.
Yeah, let me try again because I don't think you answered it, but I'll go ahead and try again. When Wizard first came up here, he said he's never going on Paul's show again because of he doesn't want to be a bit on bit. And I'm asking for your opinion on that. Does Wizard have a point with what he's saying? Does Paul put people into bit on bits? And then you went into something like I'm fucking imitating Paul. I'm fucking trying to be like Paul. It didn't make sense. It had nothing to do with the question I asked you.
No, at first you just said, well, what are your thoughts? And then I was just giving you my current thoughts at the time. You want to ask me about that? With that, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like, Wizard does get obtuse about specific things, and then it's hard to make it fit in at some times. But like, whatever on anybody's broadcast, whatever they're gonna do, like whatever the goal is that they're doing, it's like ultimately it's just like, am I going to be participating in that or not? And is there a long-term benefit to that or not? Everybody's got to figure that out for themselves. For Paul specifically, I think he has some specific qualifiers, if you will. It's like, does this being stand for traditional values and individual rights? Is he not a bitch? Okay, like that's like a first thing. Is there some sort of X factor with this person? Is he likable? Can he lead? And like, for what is this all for? Like, is it for only the audience? Is this only for entertainment, or is there some beneficial, like, are we all going to get somewhere with this individually? And then, what's the vision? Is it short term, long term? Like, there's a lot of things going on, and it's just like, it's hard it's annoying when I get cut off. Obviously, I don't enjoy that. But I mean, there's benefits to being around other men, and I accept that it's his broadcast when it's his broadcast, and if he's doing what he's doing. People want to call me culted up or whatever you want to call it. It's like, hey, I mean, there's not that many men on Earth anymore, so I'm happy to talk to other men that think like this, and learned a lot and executed a lot of things and gotten results, and it is what it is. It's an entertainment broadcast.
Take an ad break real quick, Timmy. Sorry to interrupt,
what's that?
But it's like, so it's at a specific time the ad reads come up. So I got this piss product. I got Piz I got to sell. Yeah, if you guys want some Piz, go to fucking I'mAslave.com/store. Get yourself a jug of Piz for $24.99. Sorry about that, Timmy. No, but in regards to specifically what Wizard was saying about, he feels like he's likely never to go up there again because he doesn't want to be a bit non-bit. Do you have specific thoughts on that?
Yeah, can I touch on that?
Well, I want to hear from Timmy.
Yeah, do it. Well, I just said what I wanted to say. So go ahead, Lon.
Yeah, but you didn't even answer it. You went into what you feel about Wizard and how you feel about Paul, but I'm asking you directly about Wizard's
I just said, okay, you
yeah.
want, I just said what I thought about broadcast and people going up and like entitlement or not entitlement. He doesn't want to be a bit non-bit. I mean, I get
Do
that
you
he's
feel like Paul
free
does
to
that?
not, he's
Non-bits
free to
people.
not want to be a bit non-bit. I mean, it is like mostly like I would say like 70% in entertainment broadcast, and you know he doesn't like you know. I was not saying you got to come up and be there the whole 4 hours. It's just like if Wizards got an amazing point, and I don't know, like he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Wizard can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to go there.
And that's the point. I don't have to go up, but when I go up, it's from now on going to be to make a specific point. If I'm not allowed to make that specific point, I go ahead and just drop down. If I get to make my specific point, I go ahead and just drop down. I'm not going to be on the panel 4 hours, 6 hours, or anything like that anymore. I'm not part of the bit non-bit. So when I go up on any panel, it's just to give information, a solution, something like that. And NG Jeep Girl, I don't hold grudges. I provide solutions because I've realized throughout my life, which was 7 years ago, I quit holding those grudges because I realized the only way to go forth in life is to bring solutions. I'm not going to do the old life anymore. That guy is no longer around. I am the Keith Little in spirit, not the Keith Little manually operated by everybody else pointing their fingers at me and telling me what to do. I'm not going to do that anymore.
London McLovin, what were you going to say before I cut you off? You had ideas on this?
Thank you. To some degree, right, I hear what Wizard's saying. I could tell by the times when he come over and he interacts with me, right? That's the Wizard that I like to see. That's the side of people I like to see when they have stuff to show and they can show and tell and speak about it. He's done that on my panel a few times. He's built with me a few times on the panel. And that's the side that I like to see of people. And I think he's saying he wants to express that side of him more, you know, and a salute to that because that's what I liked about him. So I see where he's coming from.
Shively says, Timmy's going to have a stroke.
What the fuck? Stroke. Oh no, what kind of stroke?
Timmy's one of the most easygoing guys I've met. I gotta love him for that alone, you know. And that's one of those things that I'm working on that I get from Timmy, just like the thing about anger from Jack and the bit non-bit from Paul. I learn from these situations, and you see me changing. If you see somebody that's been a friend all of your life for 20 years, say, and he's never once changed, then you probably don't have a really good friend. And yeah, I've got 10 accounts, but I keep them in order. And they're specifically for journaling. If you don't know the premise of Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer as first person, second person, third person, then you're probably not going to be able to express yourself correctly in the conversations. You have to be able to determine what position you play in each conversation. And as the conversations change, so does the person speaking. So it's not a matter of having 10 personalities for fucking people over. It's 10 personalities so I can express myself in different venues accordingly. That's it. It's for journaling. It's not for public documentation or public expression. It's for journaling. And if you get to see it in the public, fine. But you don't get to use it against me because those are my own personalities that I created. It's set in the record before a doctor determines that I've got some kind of personality disorder by some competency test. And like I've said before, if you're going to give me a competency test, that's a contract. And it's equal consideration, equal benefit. So you take one too, doctor. While you profess all this Latin language and don't comprehend the English language, you're the one that's going to get fucked, not me.
Wizard, before you came on, we were on the website Reddit. Are you familiar with that website? Do you use it at all?
I don't use it. I don't like lying.
You know what's interesting about this website Reddit is that when Ghislaine Maxwell got arrested, there was this person who had like Max in the username, and she would post on world news all the time, like all these like world news events, like I don't know. And then so they suspect it was her. It's pretty much confirmed that Ghislaine Maxwell was like had like a top account. She was like the top world news like fucking poster or whatever the fuck it is. She was just daily. Anyways, that's a random. But I wanted to get into this raised. See, this one's called Raised by Borderlines. Look at the title of this one. This one says, "Have you been allowed to be happy?" I haven't. I just realized that today. I've never been allowed to be happy. Or so this is when you deal with parents that are, I guess they're saying that you're raised by parents who have borderline personality disorder. So this person is saying, I've never been allowed to be happy or at peace. I woke up early and I like to journal while I have my coffee, just a brain dump. And I realized as I sat in my favorite chair in the home my husband and I have owned for 8 years that I literally have never been allowed to be happy, to be proud of myself, to have a win, to achieve, or to be celebrated for an achievement and it be okay. I realized I've never been able to feel like I deserve the home I live in because my mother has always cut me down about it, telling me one day I'll be in a small apartment, blah, blah, blah. You guys kind of get it. Any thoughts on that, expert panel? Great stuff.
Yeah, you got to be happy at home. That's where it starts, man. That's where the magic happens. Got to be happy at home.
You're retarded, dude. You just made some fucking Hallmark card reading what I just read. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wasn't it referenced about, are you not happy? Something about home, mothers, parents, and all that crap.
Yeah, I read all that, and then you go, yeah, home is where the heart is. Gotta go home. And I don't even know what the fuck you said.
You probably weren't listening.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Try it again, though. Timmy probably.
Nah,
probably made perfect sense to Timmy. He could probably explain it to me.
No, I checked out when Brian was speaking, so I don't know what's going on.
It's hard to get a deep voice. You get a little like freak the fuck out. You got to go scurry into the corner like a little mouse. Mm-hmm. I beat the shit out of my mom and I don't feel sorry. Advice? I, 15-year-old female, hate my mom, 58-year-old female, and I have no sympathy for her. But I held my tongue and put up with it. I'm not a violent person. Don't encourage it. Don't indulge in fights or violence because I'm a high school, blah, blah, blah. I don't like to try, blah, 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 blah. But she keeps pushing me, calling me a liar, drug addict. She threatened. I want to get to where she beats the shit out of me. Saying, I'm getting tired of your shit. I'm going to knock you on your ass one day. She said, okay, bet. I felt myself getting so angry because she was already pressing me. She grabs me by the shoulder and shoved me to the stairs, calling me a chicken shit. I was shocked and angry as hell, so I got up and punched her, and grabbed her by the hair and started punching her to the ground. After I was done, she was bloody and I started screaming, and I panicked and got my aunt out trying to help. She was taken to the hospital where she was screaming, saying she was going to press charges and shit. I'm currently sitting in the bathroom having a panic attack. Your thoughts, expert panel?
Hey, when you're ready, let me show you something.
Yo, when you're ready, brother, I leave the shoulder of something. Brothers.
I'd rather just see you empowered, become an empowered man.
Wait, is that going to get me copyright stricken or something?
Nope.
Crystals?
Why you and Christos keep stuffed animal toys around you with no children in the house?
That fanny sack, dude.
About Christos and then try to connect him because he dresses like a pack of Skittles, and then put a duck like I'm a duck.
You guys are fucking terrible, dude. How dare you make a bit-non-bit out of Christos? He's a good kid, dude. Why you got to do this to him? You ruin his life. He's never going to recover, dude. Look at this. It's great. London McLovin, if you're dancing off camera right now, just half naked, I'm gonna be pissed off. All right, we get it. It's kind of long, dude. Great stuff, London McLovin. That was funny. We needed it. Austin Murphy's laughing. Talcott's not laughing. He's just saying, Jesus Christ. London man. Jeep Girl's laughing. It's pretty cool. Good stuff, London McLovin. I don't know, man. Maybe you're all right, dude, even though you're black.
I knew the color was going to be an issue. I knew it. I knew the color was going to be an
Dude,
issue.
I'm white from the south side of Chicago. Like, how did you think this was going to go down?
You ain't white.
My father was a fireman, dude. I lived in a neighborhood of all policemen and firemen. Do you know how racist they were? How many stories we heard of them abusing black people, using the N-word and just laughing about it, dude, about how they went to the ghetto and just abused black people? Well, not my father. My father would he'd be at the firehouse, and then a black dude would come up with a box with a TV in it, a brand new TV. And he got it for real cheap, right? And then the next week, the same dude comes back, same box, real cheap. Maybe a little more expensive this time. But this time it was filled with bricks. See that? You see what black people do? They'll sell you a box filled with bricks instead of a TV, dude. How heavy were TVs back then? They had to fill them with bricks. You get a box full of bricks, thinking it was some big, awesome TV. You believe that, London McLovin, that black people were stealing in the hood and then selling it to the firemen, the hardworking, good, honorable firemen?
Hey, shit happens.
Yeah,
shit happens.
Yeah, no, it's very true, man. Respect your position, Keith, and I do not have to say I fully enjoy your participation. I have to say I fully enjoy you participating on Paul's panel, not only for the information, and even when others see your responses as angry. I get it. That's from Damsel Medic. My last name is 99.99% white, from Poland on my dad's side, Ireland on my mom's. Yeah, so what she's trying to say there is that she understands the racism. You know what I mean? London McLovin?
Not really.
Oh, man.
Explain some more.
Huh?
Explain some more.
Oh, you fucked me up when I went. Oh, I had to do this. I don't even know what I was talking about, London. But man, yeah. Let's take a comedic segment. I'm gonna go here. I gotta find something.
Whatever happened to your mud flood section?
The which one?
Your mud flood stuff you was going on. You looking into the mud flood and all that stuff. Or the
Yeah,
meltology.
well, yeah, the meltology.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
You seemed quite happy when you was doing that. There you go. Yes, plenty of that. You were cheesing, smiling, everything, bro.
Yeah, but
using your element.
Yeah, but people, why am I going to try to explain something to people that are just being retarded? It's like the urine therapy. It's like people just laugh, the bricks, and then one thing like, oh, he was right. Urine therapy. Oh, he was right. You're gonna go to jail with your traffic tickets. Oh, that he was standing up and being a man. Everything they fucking laugh at me about and try to talk shit, somewhere down the line later on, they're like, oh, I was the fucking idiot.
Well, there is people out there that like the stuff you do. Just do it for those people. Don't even worry about the people that's laughing and pointing fingers. It's different. They don't like different, right?
Yeah, I don't like different.
I try to be different. Yeah. I get a lot of hate for it.
Your thoughts, Timmy?
Yeah, I would say you think you need the crowd's approval to fucking do shit.
and then you get mad when they disagree. Your thoughts on that?
I need people's approval to do shit. I think
That's why you get mad.
I get mad because I feel like I need people's approval to do shit.
Daddy's approval.
I really, I'm having a hard time. I don't. So
like,
I've been mad.
Why do you get angry? Like, okay, why do you get angry when people are like, "Oh, you're gonna go to jail," and like, "Oh, lol, you dumbass loser." Like, why do you get mad at that? Like, I laugh at those people. Like, fuck them. They're fucked. I know what the truth is. The truth is that if that happens, probably gonna get out of it. Like, get out of it. Like, if I didn't do anything wrong, like, I'm getting out of there pretty quickly. So, and then if they still keep me there, I'm in the right anyway. So it's like, why would I care about some jackals, some hyenas, right? Like, that doesn't affect my modus operandi or what I'm doing at all.
No, I've been slowly like learning that. Like, it doesn't fucking matter what people say. Yeah. But I don't think that's why I've been angry on the stream today. Like, I could just express like, it's annoying that people do that, but it's like you're saying, but then that makes me not want to like go on those other panels ever. It's just like you got people going, ha ha ha, you're gonna go to jail. Oh, you suck, your urine therapy. It's like they just bring up urine therapy all the time like it's a big joke, and they bring up the melted bricks like it's a big joke. But those three things, me going to jail, urine therapy, and melted bricks, they're all true and and everyone's gonna realize at one point that nothing wrong with it. So it's like, why should I? It's just.
But dude, if you really think that, then keep rolling, man. Like, go with it. You got to look at it from the crowd's perspective. It's like most of them don't do shit. They're afraid, right? Like, so, and also it's like they're just gonna remember the people with a few data points, right? Oh, O'Shea, he's the guy that lives in the hovel, drinks piss, and thinks mountains are made of melted bricks, and whatever. That's all they really get out of it. So. If you're more than that, and if you believe you're right with all that stuff, like, does it matter if 10,000 clowns believe a lie yet you know the truth? Like, does it really matter?
That's a good point, dude. See, I want to just it fucking annoys me.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Just go-to little insult, like Paul's little go-to insult. You drink your own urine, like it's a big insult. And he's supposed to be Mr. fucking knows everything. You drink your own urine. I don't know. He could be doing a bit on bit on funny. That. But yeah, but then it's like people laugh, and then it's just like, it's the same thing as people saying to him, "You're gonna go to jail for driving with no plates. You drink your own urine." It's like the same statement.
Well, I mean, I think that's stretching it a bit far. But like, again, if that's what you perceive as true, and you drinking your own piss actually benefits your life, like how can anybody argue that? And like, again, like, it shouldn't matter. That's how I operate. Like, I don't give a fuck if 10,000 retards tell me that I'm wrong, even though I have personal experience of doing XYZ and it being amazing. So, and if it's like objectively like not a thing that is bad, I'm talking about just like how, like, an ethic, like how I live. And it's not even about people saying it's wrong. They're just like, I don't like that. It doesn't harm anybody, and like they just don't like it. It's like, oh, why would you care? Unless you're like living with these people every day, like, fuck them. They're probably 10 times more miserable than you, most likely.
I agree with you there, Timmy, with the part where you said when people just say they don't like it, they probably won't agree with it because they don't know whether it's got health benefits, but just the sound and the thought of it is what they don't like.
do you guys think about that 15-year-old beating the shit out of her mother?
I mean, whatever, go for it. I mean, this thing with family, like, spirit comes first. Like Wizard would say, you know, my son is, I'm not his father, I'm his daddy. Like, yeah, I didn't create my son. Like, he came through me and my wife. Like, so I'm not the owner. I'm like the trustee. I didn't create that thing. So like family, you know, if they're not following the same spiritual moral code and operating the same way you do, then what are they? They're just like blood relative. That isn't first. So people are confused. They think, oh, God, I'm beholden to why? To me, that's not the case. I actually had the thought the other day, you know, I think certain folks, I don't want to say it's public, actually. I'm not going to say it. Fuck.
I was kicked out
anyway,
when I was 15 because I denounced the church for its blasphemy. And my mom and dad kicked me out. Okay, that's good. I'm good with that. Because now I'm forced to live the rest of my life spiritually. Of course, the indoctrination was already set in. And one of the first things I did after finishing high school, even though I got kicked out, I still finished high school 3 years. I knew that was important. However, being further indoctrinated in that, I continued on with the indoctrination, became licensed and did the SS5 and all that because I thought that was part of reality, and it's not. My reality is a spirituality. It always has been. And it took me a long time to figure that out because of the indoctrination and the way it works. It is a fucking beautiful scheme. Like I said many times, once I figured it out, whoever put this together or however many it took to put it together, it is a beautiful thing. You just have to know it. Once you know it, there's not much they can do to you. Like I said, you bring truth to the table first, and anybody that denies it doesn't get to sit down and eat.
Appreciate the discussion, guys. Let me see something. Am I sharing the screen? All right, yeah. So I made this post out this comment I deleted a while back, but like I said you could ask Reddit a question, right? And sometimes they blow up. Like, look, I got 1.4K like upvotes and then like thousands of responses, I think, or hundreds, whatever the fuck it was, or 2.7K comments. Yeah, look at this, 2.7K comments. So the question I asked was, what's the most embarrassing thing you've witnessed happen to a teacher of yours? And what I would love to do is like, I'd ask the question at night, and you can go to bed, and then wake up in the morning to like, boom, all these fucking responses and people going back and forth. And it's actually quite hilarious, a lot of the responses. But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and read that shit. But can you guys hold it down for a couple minutes while I go to the fucking lavatory?
Don't be surprised you come back and everything's gone. You got a black man on your panel, remember?
Yeah, but you're a different kind of black, dude. You don't sound like
I'm different.
You sound like an educated white person. Dude.
Yeah, I'm different. I love to be different. To be different.
Why? What is wrong with you? Where's my cam fucking thing? All right. Can you guys fucking talk while I'm gone, please?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Matt.
Yes, massa.
You guys are awful. Terrible human beings, dude. Get what's coming to you.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Look, Talcott said he's going to drink his piss.
Oh, don't get me triggered, man. What the fuck? Dude, it's fucking medicine. What's your problem?
Medicine.
I drank it this morning.
Urinal, he just shoots upward and catches it.
Oh.
Opens his mouth.
Nice, fresh, no bottle or nothing.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I could lay on my back with like my legs in the air.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's actually great, dude. Right out of tap. Because really, you do really want it. It has the living life essence in it, dude. It's like a grape right off the thing, and you eat it.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
aren't you like 67 years old? Like, do you have the pressure for that? Like, I thought it would just dribble out.
no, but if I'm laying on my back, like with my spine curved and it's like pointed directly down, you know what I mean? Like how some people try to catch their own jizz, you know what I mean?
Pressure bust pipes, boy. You need Mario in your pipes. Yeah, it says there's pressure in the pipes. Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's a question for Z in the flirfs. Is like, if you lay on your back and pee upwards, why am I able, or why is Brian O'Shea able to actually shoot the pee into his own mouth? Why isn't the pee just like flying away at 1,000 miles an hour because of the rotation of the earth?
Fucking hell to me. Oh shit.
All right, I'll go up. Okay, now I got a question for Z for showing
Wow.
knowledge. Z, serious question. All right, I'm laying on my back, butt naked, right? Got my socks on.
Oh shit.
I got white skin with black socks on. Black guys wear white socks in those porno videos. Why don't they wear black socks? It's always white socks.
Oh shit.
I wear black socks with my pale, translucent skin, just making it more white looking.
Fuck.
And why are they dress socks? Imagine me with black dress socks, laying on my back. You guys get it.
Laying on your back. Oh, only the females lay on their back.
All right,
What are you about to take?
His.
That'd be my little slug. Pissed. Could you
For fuck's sake. Oh my
see camera
gosh.
toggling over people and they're just like, after they drink it.
Wow. That was cold. Oh shit. Oh shit. That
Stop
was
the
cold.
slang. Whoa.
Is. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that was cold. That was cold.
Dude,
I
I
like
look at it as a serious commodity. Everyone should be saving that shit. Talk about like investing for the future.
Oh shit.
Abundance and prosperity. Dude, just piss in containers and save that shit, dude. That shit is worth gold, more than gold, dude.
Yeah.
Some alchemists thought they could extract gold. They could distill gold from urine. They used to do all types of shit, dude. They would do alchemical things with feces and sperm, and they're trying to come up with all types of shit. You guys are pretty cool, though. Let's give a shout out to the chat. We got NC Debs here. Astronauts drink their own filtered pee. There's no such thing as you idiot. You're a flirt. Is that called a flirt? No. This person's a what? A GERF? A globetard? Glarb?
Hey.
What a dumbass. She's trying to be on my side, but then she gets called a dumbass for believing in astronauts and fucking going to the moon and shit. So India went to the moon the other day, huh? Did you guys see the
Did
footage?
you see that cartoon?
I saw that picture of it. That's just fucking... And people are like, wow, yeah. And I can't get laid, dude. These people are wearing masks, leaving in fucking cartoons. And I can't walk up to them and get laid. I figure if a girl's hot with a mask on, I should be able to talk her into having sex with her. If she could get talked into having that mask on her face, how the fuck can I not talk her into something? You know what I mean?
Hey, you know my theory with the moon, right? You know where I stand with that.
What's that?
We already live on the moon.
Oh, it's like a holographic projection of what it actually looks like. That crater Earth theory.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
You ever heard the theory that like there wasn't a moon at one point, and then there was, so it seems like it was man-made or something, or
I've heard something like this. I've heard something like that. Yes, I have. There is quite a few theories about that with the moon, but the one that resonates with me more would be the crater Earth.
And it's something
I mean-
interesting about the way the moon looks, the way it looks like, because you bring up this, people bring up the cathode anode thing, and the way it looks like some sort of cathode, right? Like then it gets blasted with electricity at some point, right? The way it just looks, the way that, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. What do they call that effect? Is it Lichtenberg or something like that?
Lichtenberg effect.
Something along those lines. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, it looks like the Earth, the moon's been scarred with electric. Same with the Earth.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Some of the like even the way the mountains look like electrical impulse. Like if you electrical shock something, it makes the same patterns. Which would melt shit. Which kind of goes to that thing. If it was a sudden blast of like energy, electricity, and it makes the same patterns in our mountains, it doesn't. There's something to that, maybe.
But check this out, though. What I tell you exactly what is replicated. The same thing. Look, the human body mirrors this whole world that we live on. Right now, my theory is that we already live within the body or on the eye or the head of a dead carcass or possibly dying. I've got a lot of proof to kind of back it up. I've come across a lot of research.
So like the eye would be the sun would be the eye aperture of an eyeball. In that theory,
I would think the eye might be the pineal gland.
Okay, so it's still an eyeball, but it's a third eye. So if you think of the Cyclops people, they were able to see with no regular eyes. They could see like some sort of sonar or spiritual vision, right? They like with that third eye, which could be an eyeball in itself. Like, so you could still look at the sun as like an eye, because like the pineal gland actually has some sort of light receiving. It's like a light. It is like an eyeball somehow. It has some sort of like the eyeball receives light. The pineal gland somehow does something with light. But anyways, we could get back to that. So I asked this question on Reddit, right? What's the most embarrassing thing you've witnessed happen to a teacher of yours? And here's some of the responses. One teacher actually locked herself in a supply closet. Ex-English teacher here. Well-known thing that happens to us all during our teaching careers is accidentally drawing a cock on the board. You're just innocently drawing a diagram of something you're trying to explain. You step back and look at it, and bam, accidental penis. My high school geometry teacher walked in full speed into a floor-to-ceiling window. The walkaway was 2 feet to her right. Someone give the window washer a raise. Someone asked our senior year chemistry teacher how old he was, and he in turn asked us to guess his age. Our guesses all had ranges between 45 and 59. He was 39. Years of being morbidly obese and a smoker made him look so much older. He seemed hurt that every single person overshot his age by at least 5 years. I still wonder if he ever turned things around. God. A fairly small high school. I walked in on one of my teachers taking a poop in one of those walk-in handicap bathrooms. We exchanged eye contact, and I closed the door and didn't have to poop anymore.
That's crazy.
A couple more. Let's see. Okay, an 8th grader took a photo on her teacher's skirt and shared it around. I stayed back after school to get help with some work that day, and on my way out, I saw her running to the office, bawling her eyes out. I felt sorry for her. She wore pants for a good while after that. These fucking kids, dude. What is their problem? Monday McLovin? What piece of shit children is that? I would never have been that type of kid, dude. I was always very studious, always quiet, never playing around. I was shut the fuck up, Timmy, with your laughing. I hate my entire 4th grade class was in attendance at our teacher's wedding, where she left at the altar. Holy shit, that's crazy. She got cold feet. Okay, this one's long. I wonder if it's worth it. It's got 296 upvotes. Might not be worth it. Let's see. How many good? I need 2K upvotes. This one's got to be good. How do I not? I can't. Okay, this one's long. In 7th grade, we had a substitute English teacher named Miss Cox. Yeah, that type of story. In the middle of class, a couple of kids thought it would be funny to draw a picture of Miss Cox sucking a dick with the caption, "Miss Cox loves cocks." The poor lady left the room crying, and the 2 kids high-fived each other. They sent in another teacher. We all thought the kids were going to get off scot-free. Nope. Next week, it was on Pizza Friday. Our normal teacher, Miss Dooley, came back, and boy, she was pissed. She gave the two boys a verbal lashing that I'm sure they'll never forget. The coup de grace was when one of the kids was crying so hard, they ran out of class and called her mom. The mom came down pissed as hell. It looked like she was going to get physical with Miss Dooley until our teacher fully explained the circumstances. Apparently, the kid lied to his mom, so she took him outside and whooped him right there for every 7th grade English classroom to see. It was truly a glorious turn of events. Miss Dooley was laid off the following year. I have no idea if it was because of the whole situation or what. Let's see if we got some big upvotes. 800 upvotes. Let's see. My 7th grade teacher was arrested in the middle of class. The rumors what she had been smoking crack in the supply room throughout the day. It was never confirmed by the administration, but I remember him stopping sessions, going into the supply room, shutting the door for a few minutes, and then come back out smelling bad. He didn't bring any supplies back with him. Then he just continued the lesson. I was in class when he got arrested. It was kind of cool.
Wow.
Wait, so is this actually just like all stories of your life?
Dude, I used to be a substitute teacher for a little bit. I ran an after-school tutoring program. Dude, I got reprimanded for showing up like disgruntled, like wrinkled clothing. They were like, I would bring a skateboard to class, and then I fucked up with the 5th graders, dude. I thought I was being Mr. Cool Guy teacher, right? I thought I was being Mr. Cool Guy teacher, so at first I was just teaching like kindergartners and 1st graders and 2nd graders. That shit was easy, dude. Dude, I even took a nap with the kindergartners. I was bad. I probably shouldn't have been doing that, but I was tired. I was like, fuck it, dude. It was like nap time. I just laid down, napping with the fucking kindergartners. Dude, I shouldn't have been there, dude. It was like no background check. It was like bad, dude. It was like at a Catholic school. I just fucking, because I was working at the library running the after school tutoring program where I would hook up high school students with grade school students and they would help each other with the homework. The high schoolers, they had to do it. They had to do 40 hours community service in high school, which is kind of like prison program because it's like getting them used to community service and having to do those hours. Anyways, dude. So I would sleep. I would nap with the fucking kindergartners, which is fucking creepy out of my mouth. But then the 5th graders, dude, I was sitting in class and I pull out the teacher's drawer and there's all these little finger skateboards, like these little skateboards you use on your fingers. So I started passing them back out. I'm like, who's are these? I started giving them all back, thinking I'm Mr. Cool Guy. And then next thing you know, dude, they started getting all loud. They started getting out a lot of control. And next thing you know, there's this chubby kid, this fat kid sitting on the teacher's chair, kind of like going back and forth, like spinning on it. And then the chair broke and oil leaked out of it. And then shit got way out of control, dude. I had to somehow bring him back into order. But I realized, dude, you gotta be careful being a cool guy, dude. You're gonna get run over by these little motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. You took a nap with the children.
Yeah, I didn't have to. I was scared. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm getting in trouble. But I was like tired and all high and drunk and sleepy and shit.
That, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like something what Jack Black would do as a character.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then so I was running this after school tutoring program, and then they offered me this job where I worked with teenagers during the summer. And so what I did was I had this group of teenagers who had come into the library, and they would have to work with the children, and I was like their boss. And they did it for like less than minimum wage. It was like to get young people, 14 and 15-year-olds, like into the working world or something. There's some program for the summer to work over the summer. So I got trained up. They did a special training thing. I had the certificate. And then I was like the boss of basically like 10, 14, 15-year-old ghetto kids. It was like ghetto girls and boys, mostly girls, but they were like from the hood. And like, I'm like, the best movie ever made, according to the fucking critics, is Rosebud. What's that one? It's got Rosebud at the ending. It's like a fame by Orson Welles. It's not called Rosebud, I don't think. It's called something else. Where he was like a printing company mogul. There's something about Rosebud. It's supposed to be the best movie of all time. Anyways, it's a black and white movie from like the 1940s or something. Mm-hmm. And these kids, these ghetto black kids, did not want to watch it, dude. I got all fucking butthurt. I was like, listen, you motherfuckers, you guys are getting paid. All I want you to do is sit here and watch this fucking movie. And then they went and told their parents, and so their parents came, and like I had to have these like interviews with like parents who are like, her child said you were being a little rough on them about this watching this movie and shit. And I don't know, it's this whole thing, dude. So I was like a dork like that, like watching movie reviews and like Siskel and Ebert. Siskel and Ebert said it's the greatest movie of all time. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna give these ghetto black kids some fucking culture, you know what I mean? And let them experience the greatest movie of all time. They're just fuck this movie, dude.
Sure.
Kind of like you, London, man. You were probably that kid.
I was wild, bro. I was wild when I was young. You're not wrong.
Bob Johnson. I just felt like I talked way too. Let me read one more of these. Try to get my Stella Gator groove back. I'm trying to find one with a lot of upvotes. Okay, I'll just read one of these. You find any of these funny, dude, or what?
Yeah, a few of them's been funny.
All right, let me read this one. Okay. The red dot on Indian woman forehead you read. Let's talk about what? She sweating. Wait. So, my 7th grade science teacher was arrested in the middle of class. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't think he was ever embarrassed about it, but a rather unkempt 7th grade teacher adjusted himself in class all the time. He always wore brown pants and walked around all day with chalk balls.
Sure.
Timmy, I need you to laugh at that, dude. I thought that was fucking funny. Dude. Okay, let me read this one again. Fuck it, I'll read this one.
Yeah, on the floor. Yeah.
We had a football team meeting with one of our coaches, a 65-year-old man in junior high. He sat down with one of the boxes in front of the room as he began to speak to us, as he usually did. When he started to lean forward, as he got to the serious part of the talk, one of his balls just plopped out of his shorts, bounces, and then hangs there like a lava blob in a lamp as he keeps talking. Of course, guys start to notice the thing dangling there, and people start snickering before one of my guys loses it and openly laughs. Prompting the coach, that's what's so damn funny. The guy who laughed, not wanting to run gassers or do up downs until he puked, apologized as he was trying to talk his way out of it. When our worst receiver, who happened to be the kid sitting directly in front of the coach, raised his hand. The kid was called on, and he pointed out to the coach that Willie had freed. The coach looked down at his sagging, exposed nut and started to laugh, not even bothering to put himself back in his jock as he said to the kid, well, goddamn, son, why can't you see like that on the field? This is the closest you come to catching a ball all season. Come on, is this one real? Are you with me, Timmy? Is that? He's not even here anymore. Fuck. Needed Timmy's input on that. Expert panel, any thoughts on that one? Oh, this Timmy.
Nothing on that one.
Where you at, Timmy? I miss you so much. We had such good times together. How much fiat to shave your beard into mutton chops with deep handlebar mustache? Live on air right now. Comes back. Thank God. Fuck, dude. Shit got weird around here, Timmy.
The horrible broadcast crashed my computer. I don't know.
You're gonna blame it on my broadcast, dude? Don't even try it, bro. My broadcast had nothing to do with that, dude. Oh, the little kitties are back in the thing. Here's Mama Kitty. Oh, you guys can't see it. Fuck. Here's all the kitties, man. They're back in the box. Here's Mama Kitty. Just chilling, dude. You guys are pretty cool, though.
Whose cats are those? Or kittens, rather?
Oh, yeah. So they had these live streams, right? So like a few weeks ago, these all were real tiny, but now they're active and getting out. But I did this before with an eagle thing, dude. It was an eagle camp where they had this like baby eagles, and every day the mom would go get a fish. The mom and dad would go get a fish, and they bring it to the little baby eagles, and they'd rip out a piece of the fish, and then they put their mouth by the baby bird, the eagle, and then the baby eagle would take the food out of the mom's mouth. Like every day, dude. I would watch this every day. Watch them get bigger and bigger and bigger. So they were eventually flying around and catching their own fishes and shit, dude. It was pretty cool. Kind of. Oh, you watch them go from the egg hatching, even, dude. Oh, there's the egg. Oh, the egg's hatching. Everyone's getting all excited in chat. Oh, we get to watch them grow up every day with the mama bird getting fed and shit. See, that was that's a nice story right there. That makes me seem not so creepy, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. I got time for that. That's good, man.
Said they got a camp. That's interesting. Yeah. Playing this.
Friar's text. Prosperity awaits the free. At last they shall.
Oh, my dude.
Last they shall see me again, though him only can I recognize as free, who is neither a slave to another nor to himself. This is my counsel. 1. When in dire distress and when mental and physical energy avail nothing, then have recourse to the spirit of Rorolda. Do not appeal to him before you have tried all other means, for I tell you beforehand, and time will prove its truth, that those who give way to discouragement sink under their burdens. 2. The Warolder's spirit only shall you bend the knee in gratitude, therefore, for what you have received. To Warolder's spirit only shall you bend the knee in gratitude, thricefold for what you have received, for what you do receive, and for the hope of aid in time of need. You have seen how speedily I have come to your assistance. Do likewise to your neighbor, but wait not for his entreaties. The suffering would curse you, my maidens, would erase your name from the book, and I would regard you as a stranger. 4. Let not your neighbor express his thanks to you on bended knee, which is only due to Warolder's spirit. Envy would assail you, wisdom would ridicule you, and my maidens would accuse you of irreverence. 5. 4 things are given for your enjoyment: air, water, land, and fire. But Warolda is the sole possessor of them. Therefore, my counsel to you is choose upright men who will fairly divide the labor and the fruits, so that no man shall be exempt from work or from the duty of defense. 6. If ever it should happen that one of your people should sell his freedom, he is not of you. He is a bastard. I counsel you to expel him and his mother from the land. Repeat this to your children morning, noon, and night, till they think of it in their dreams. 7. If any man shall deprive another, even his debtor, of his liberty, then to him you...
Recording on Zoom is so pandemic. That's why...
Let him be to you as a vile slave, and I advise you to deprive another, even his debtor, of his liberty. Repeat this to your children morning, noon, and night, till they think of it in their dreams. 7. If any man shall deprive another, even his debtor, of his liberty, then to him you... Let him be to you as a vile slave, and I advise you to burn his body and that of his mother in an open place, and bury them 50 feet below the ground, so that no grass shall grow upon them. It would poison your cattle.
Your thoughts, expert panel?
That was good. Ain't got much to add on it, but good to see you listening to Campbell. That's my guy, man.
It's not Campbell, you fucking retard.
So who was that, you retard?
Great comeback. That is from the Oera Linda book, and the guy reading it's this autodidactic. I don't know if you heard of him.
Exactly, Campbell. My point proven.
Oh, is that his
my
name?
Boy. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Joseph Campbell. Damn, dude, I've been wrong like many times with you. They were talking about like
He featured on part 7 of my Holy AI book.
I don't know what you just said.
Campbell, he's featured on part 7 to my Holy AI book series.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
got him
what
on part 7.
What is the Holy AI book?
It's a documentary I've been putting together in parts.
About what?
About the realm, what we call home.
I hate you, London, man. You're gonna force me to ask 1,000 questions to get what the fuck that is.
I just told you what it is.
The title, the Holy AI book. Can you somehow connect what you just said with the Holy AI book?
Yeah, that's all me. The Holy AI book. It's
That's
me.
what?
It's all me. It's my production. It's what I put together.
Yeah, I know, dude. Oh, whatever. That was Campbell, you moron. Autodidact. See, what I don't like about autodidactic, they came on, and Crow 777 did this a couple times, where they try to, they're like, oh, this whole mud flood, Tartarian. I don't like any of those buzzwords. But like, they came on Crow's show, if I'm not mistaken, and like, try to like, I don't know what the fuck they did. It was like a hit piece on fucking Meltology. And then Jason Ligren's like, him and Rose did a live stream one night, driving around fucking New Orleans. They're like, oh, we're gonna look for this mud flood shit. We're gonna look for these old buildings. And they're like, oh, didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. It's like, you fucking idiots. Like, get the fuck out of here. Jason Lincoln. I don't think he got out of the car to inspect any of the shit he was driving around. But I'm sure I've been across this whole country and there's fucking weird shit everywhere, dude. These old fucking buildings from World's Fairs or whatever the fuck they are. Your thoughts, London, man?
I don't know. I mean, some people think it's a psyops. I've heard that been floating around. But
what's a psyop? Buildings?
Like, yeah, the buildings, the
how can it be a psyop if it's an actual old fucking stone crazy building? How's that a psyop?
Exactly. This is where I stand with it. When I hear people saying that, I'm like, how? I can see it right in front of me. I see Tartarian maps. So what part is the psyops about it? But they never can seem to tell me. You understand? So I don't know about that. I mean, have you heard that before? People saying it's a psyops, or you never heard that?
You mean they're saying there's a conspiracy behind it? I don't know what you mean by psyop.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy, basically.
Operation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hard time communicating with you on the man. So you've heard that there's conspiracy theories behind these old buildings.
Yeah.
Great
through
stuff.
The whole Tartarian stuff. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard a few people say it.
Do you have any of your own opinions, or do you just make generalized, random, lukewarm fucking statements?
Yeah, when it's concerning the things that I like, then I have my own opinion to it. But if it's something I don't really follow, then I ain't got an opinion really.
Can't wait to check out your stream sometime. It must be fucking entertaining as fuck, dude.
You know it. Better than this shit.
I do appreciate you, but I got nowhere else to go. I got no one else to come up on panel, dude. I mean, how do I?
Do you know what? I think you're actually worse than Tommy, to be honest with you. Look, you like that. Look, you're smiling.
You're still black though, dude. I could be bad at streaming, but you can't wash away your blackness.
No, you're wrong though. I'm brown, bro.
Wow. You showed yourself on camera, you look blue. What kind of room was that, dude? You had some blue light going on? You're like, I'm half naked. Fucking in
That's it.
Room with blue light. These people just hate me with this fucking. I just got hired for a job, dude. Gotta make some fucking money in London. I'm not getting any fucking contributions. Is that how you start getting contributions?
And you monetize. You should be getting monetized soon, you know?
Don't you have to have 1,000 subscribers?
Nope. 500 now.
All right, this person wants to help me move today. Cool, man. Get to make some money today. Well, then see what's going on.
Good stuff. I'll leave you to it then. Thanks for having me up.
No, don't run away, you scaredy. No one else is talking. Stick your black ass right there. You listen to the white man.
I thought you were going to make your money. Ain't you going to get that money?
Dude, do you black people pay attention at all or what?
The things we like, bro. This is shit we don't like, so.
Jimmy, are you laughing? Who's laughing in the background there?
Yeah, me. Just observing.
What are you laughing at? There's nothing funny about what I'm saying. You just laugh at stuff. It's inappropriate.
Your horrible jokes.
Yeah, so you shouldn't be laughing. They're not funny, dude. They're disrespectful. So this person says prepare 6 LED posters, 6 LED posters. What is that? What's heavy lifting and loading for Andrea? Prepare 6 LED posters, and then they dropped an address. What does that mean? You guys have any clue what that means?
No.
If you got hired for a heavy lifting job, and the details of the job said prepare 6 LED posters, LED.
Lights.
Emitting diode. I don't know.
I gotta help
put
them
together LED electrical fucking work.
Yeah, I gotta go help them assemble. I'm just gonna say, what exactly do you need me to? What will I be doing, or what exactly will we be doing? What will I be helping you assemble these posters? Can I have some more details? Honestly, can I have more details? See, I might not have added please if you guys weren't here. I just want to put, can I have more details, question mark? But since you guys are here, I'll add please. Make me seem like more of a human being. Can I have more details, please?
That's why you probably struggling, bro, because you don't say please at the end of whatever you say.
Why is there a line under please?
Because you've never typed that word in your phone before, and they're like, this asshole, like, well, this isn't the part of his vocabulary.
Yeah, he's overriding our system.
Friends like you guys, who needs enemies? Yeah. Is Paul going live at some point? Can I get out of this fucking hole that I'm digging for myself?
Friends.
How many of us have them? Friends.
Got to pull up the Friends theme song.
Oh, shit.
I'd rather you just pick one of your personalities and just stick with it. That'd be great.
I'm you son of a fuck you, Timmy. I'm trying.
Like, if you're gonna be an asshole, like murderous rage, like just go for it. Go with it for like a solid, just like 30 minutes. That was one of your favorite things that I've seen you do, man. You were just riffing on everybody. You're like, it's fucking miserable pieces of shit, slaves, retards, and like. I felt like I was watching, and it felt like Darth Vader. Like I was watching Darth Vader, like coming to his own. Like, yes, let the anger consume you. Very good. And you were just clear, coherent. It's great. Just own it, man.
Yeah, it seems like when I'm not doing any weed or like totally sober, like that's just naturally what I default to. So she just says, hi, prepare 6 LED posters. I'm just going to say, what does that mean? What?
Most people are morons, and they think that you know the acronyms that they use. They think you're in their head also.
Put them inside the crate. You said, I have someone to help you. Okay, how heavy are they? And how long do you think the job will take? How heavy are they?
We're being real selective.
She's saying, can you make it to work before 3:30? Yeah, I can. All right. Real selective in terms of like
30. Where the
I
hell?
want to know how much you're weighing. No, because you have to do this, because otherwise you show up and it's like the things are 9,000 pounds and they fucking they're looking at you like, yeah, go ahead and just lift that up. And you're like, what? How heavy are they and how long? So you could get them on this. How long do you think they'll take? They'll be like, oh, it'll take 3 hours. Because what'll happen is they'll be like, oh, it'll take like 2 or 3 hours. You show up and it takes like a half hour. And they just want you to get paid for it. So what I'll do is, oh, you think it's gonna take 3 or 4 hours? Okay, I'll clear my schedule. Can you go ahead and guarantee those hours? And a lot of times they'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then you go work for an hour and get paid for 4. You know what I mean?
My man O'Shea learning from Heckle Boss, negotiating. Great shit, dude. That's what you gotta do, man. Hey, getting paid per hours for fucking morons. Don't do that.
Sometimes they have corporate cards too, so they're just like, whatever. I guaranteed you 8 hours. You work 2. Guess I got to pay for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can be there before 3:30. Yes. Available earlier. I feel like whenever the people read my text, they hate me. Like I sound like an angry person. Like I'll just be like, yes, I'm available earlier. And to them, it's like, yes, I'm available earlier, you piece of shit.
And that's PM, right? Not AM.
Do you ever try stand? You ever think about trying stand-up comedy, London, man?
Hell no. No way.
I think you should try it, dude. Live stream. I won't do that shit. This chicken good.
Timmy got it right, boy. I said, piss.
Yeah, like I take a big swig, right?
Oh shit.
What the fuck? Never take a big swig, right? Piss. That's like the whole dingle. Like, and then it's like some little piss.
Then you can have the little logo in the back, right? The logo could be the sun, but the sun is someone pissing in your mouth.
Nice.
Hydration pack.
Oh shit.
Sunny
delight.
Security's yelling.
Yeah, looking through. No, they're gonna. All the old fucking guys betting on horses. They're just like, this guy shut the fuck up already. He's got his whole studio in this fucking race betting area.
This fucking millennial. I'm trying to waste my miserable life here. Why is this guy yelling so much? He just wants some piz, man. Give him a free
me
shot.
a millennial? I'm just as old as these motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Nah, the fucking broadcasting thing in public, they're probably thinking that. Back in my day.
Hey, O'Shea, there must be a gap, a niche somewhere for that stuff, though. Have you looked it up?
A niche? Yeah, I'm sure there's. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. You guys really should just start collect saving. I'm telling you, dude. Like that age shit is going to be a commodity to someone, even if you guys can definitely make money off it in the future. Like you'd be like, I got this piss from 5 years ago. People are like, 5-year-old, holy shit! Can I come check it out? Can I? Oh shit! You're gonna have like all these upvotes. I'm telling you, it's easy money, dude. Easy money.
So do you do that already? Like this is what the people want to hear.
I mean,
Mark.
I could only fit so much in my vehicle, dude. I gotta upgrade. I gotta get a piece of land with like
but see,
storage facility. And you guys, everyone that comes,
you are a walking bank, bro. All you got to do is bring the water with you, and you're good to go. It's inside you, remember. So wherever you go, your material goes. So you're just filling up. You're just drinking water and filling up. You tell them wait half an hour, and you'll be right.
I need to get one of those like those gasoline fucking. You know that the trucks the gasoline comes in. I need to get one of those just filled. I can't say it out loud. Just filled to the brim. You know what I mean? With the golden chalice.
Damn. You're looking to go in. Okay.
Are you tired of bottling and refrigerating your piss? Well, do it no more. Call 1-833 unslave, and Brian O'Shea himself, Mr. Piz, will come to your trailer hovel and deliver you Piz fresh from the vine.
No, it's a good thing, Timmy, because are you running out of storage space for your jugs of urine? Tiger Pat O'Shea will come with his truck. He'll take your excess and then he'll put it somewhere it's like a storage. You pay like a monthly fee, and then you can have it in the future. You know what I mean? Like you could come get it. I'll come pick it up, or they could come drop it off, I guess. But I guess we could have service, pickup service, drop off.
Yeah,
service.
like a Piz, like a sperm bank, but it's a Piz bank.
Piz dispensary.
Yeah, you like store all different kinds of Piz, aged Piz, like recent Piz,
Now you're
Piz from
talking.
O'Shea.
Yeah, dude, it's literally like a
fine
wine
goddess.
cellar, dude. I am telling you, dude. If you had one that was 200 years old, somehow you're like, oh my god, my grandmother. We opened this fucking thing, and we got my grandmothers. They used to believe in this shit, and it'd be like a bottle of wine, dude. They'd be like, oh, that's a $20,000. I'm telling you, dude. If you had something that was over 100, like 180 years old or 50 years old or something, dude, you guys think I'm fucking around?
No, I feel you, bro. Keep going.
Because I've used it on my feet. Real old, like probably like 5 months old, black. I poured it in a fucking thing, soaked my feet in it for hours, dude. Then I scrubbed them, and then, dude, I'm telling you, for months after that, no dry, cracked heels, like looking like beautiful skin. Like if there was any like, weird like rashes or anything, like all that shit just gone or fucking. I'm telling you that, dude. And then I was scared because I had cracked heels, right? I had cracked heels, and this was kind of like a wound. I'll let you talk in a second too. But it was cracked heels, and I thought it was a wound. I was like, "Oh shit! Am I going to get sick? Am I going to get some sort of like? Am I going to get some sort of fucking infection?" But no, dude, nothing happened, dude. Open sore, soaking that shit for hours, no problem, dude.
You soaked it in Piz?
Yeah. Aged.
He goes, I'm not trying to be a dick. That does sound interesting. I'm not trying to be a dick. Why don't you drink Piz on air, just like to shut the people, or like you just think there's no point? Or I'm really not trying to be an asshole.
Oh shit!
What do you mean? I would. What? I would.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no, because I saw somebody in the chat was like berating you, like, why don't you drink Piz on air? And then you were like, fuck you. I didn't know what that was about. Like if I were you, if I believed in the same thing, like yo, I'd be down, just like downing, like big, like 1 liter, gallon jug, just to rub it in, Yeah.
Break the seal, man.
Like this morning the one I drank this morning, because I was like, man, it seems like it's just like water. There's no like saltiness or nothing. It's because like I basically you're an idiot.
Bro.
You're just a child. That's childish. That's like a childish reaction. Like,
okay.
Of course it's an obvious. Of course I'm not like surprised by it. Of course it's the most common reaction, but it's at the end of the day, it's just like childish, dude. It's just like you're an infant and you think you're right about something. Like, gross, broccoli is disgusting.
Oh shit.
But I gotta go to that job. I told her I'm gonna be free in 30 minutes. She said they're 40 pounds a piece, these fucking things. See, 40 pounds, that's not really fucking. They could have been 80 pounds a piece. I didn't know, you know what I mean? Because then you'll show up and they'll be 80 pounds a piece, and the other guy will be lifting them up like it's nothing. And I'm like, dude, no, we're gonna do them together. Like, I'm not gonna break my back. Like, I'm not gonna try to. And then they're like, then he's looking at you like, and then he gets her looking at you like, he's a lazy fuck. And then the whole time they're thinking I'm a lazy fuck. I'm just like, bro, we just pick them up together and not break our backs. Do we have to be heroes over here? And then she secretly wants to tip him at the end because he worked harder. And so like, she's like, oh, you gotta get your phone over there. Oh yeah. No phone over there. She wanted to tip him behind my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're gonna end up in them. That's wild.
Bullshit. What's your problem? What's your guys' problem?
Oh shit.
Said it'll take 2 hours tops. David Cassis left his phone number.
Sure, he appreciates that.
Well, I didn't say his phone number. It's just a name. You guys got to start Googling that and then LED lights to see what you can come up with? Or what's the deal, dude?
Searching his public TaskRabbit profile.
He is your POC. What is that? He is your POC, point of contact. He will wait for you. Thank you, Brian.
Are you in the wrong app? Are you in Grindr by accident?
Son of a bitch. London, man, don't even. What are we in 5th grade? London, man.
Oh,
I would
shit.
steal your lunch, dude. And then you'd be like, he's racist. And be like, no, I just stole your lunch just because fucking you're an idiot, dude.
Okay, now.
No, I think he would handle you proper, bro.
Get up here, Janelle. I want to look at your luscious knockers.
Tommy, you got me, Tommy. Timmy, you said that when I was hitting the zoot, boy. That went down the wrong hole. Fucking hell.
My bad, yo.
Let me go ahead and confirm this job. I don't feel like reaching out to homeboy. Here, I'll confirm. I'll just confirm it. Gosh. Should I call that guy live on air?
I dare you.
Let's see. What time is it now? It's 1:04. So let's say I get there at 2 p.m. and I work for 2 hours. I'll just confirm it for that. Let's change it later. 2 p.m. 2 hours. Nice. See, I need some money right now. I don't know what I've been doing in the last. See what I do, Timmy? I'm not like you, dude. Let my money get low. I got to scramble to bring it back up. Oh, shit. Let me put something on real quick. Yeah, put some clothes on and get up here, Janelle. I got to go to work. I'm working, man. See?
Wow. He's a changed man. You're telling the female to put something on real quick. Jesus Christ.
Those little ones will tie you up and roast you for snack. I think Feather Bear's talking about, damn, Feather Bear's looking good in that pic.
There he goes.
He's talking
Back
about
at it again.
I met her in person, dude. She's the right type of thick, but she looks.
And she survived?
Huh?
Interesting.
What you laughing at? You're always giggling back there, dude. That's why they call you Giggles.
Yeah. That's right.
Mr. Laporte came up with that name?
Yeah, he did.
Paul was giving him shit about it.
Yeah, because his dad, Mr. Laporte, never has a. He can never just drop his nonsense and just like talk like man, ever. He's got to try and make it a bit, and he sucks at it.
Why do I resonate with that a little bit? Do I do that shit?
Dude, no, I mean, you do that sometimes, but you're not 100% of the time just constantly degrading everything. I feel like that's what he does. When it gets time to be authentic, he'll still deflect and like evade and never just give us his full like actual opinion.
Yeah, like when he says, it's like Talcott does it to him. It's like they're getting into something, then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I'm getting tired. Like right when they're like, it should be the exact opposite. Like both people should be excited. Like, yeah, we're getting somewhere. They go, oh, yeah, they just cut it off. Like, oh, it's too much real shit. I think I gotta, fuck. I'm tired. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that. I hate that, dude. From a parent, these scumbag parents, dude. Like, I should become a parent so that I could, hey, Janelle. Janelle and Brian sitting in a tree. KISSING.
I'm putting on clothes.
You son of a bitch. How dare you?
No, I'm a daughter of a bitch. What are you talking about?
Whoa. Those are chi-chis right there, Janelle. That's a pretty face with some chi-chis attached to it.
I was hoping so. What's going on, Brian? I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I still got that gig booked in Arizona in a couple weeks.
Well, you're supposed to be coming out here, so you better come.
I'll be
I'm
coming
excited
around
to
the
see
mountain.
you.
We'll be coming on the mountain in her bum. He'll be coming on the mountain. He'll be coming on the mountain. He'll be coming in Janelle upon the mountain. Is that how that song goes?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Are you strategically trying to keep those luscious lovelies in the frame?
I am. I was requested to bring boobs, and damn it, I brought them.
Skin looks soft.
It's like, hey, can you grab some Coca-Cola and some tits?
What the?
Like someone's coming over, and you're like, can you stop at the store and grab some Piz Whiz? Piz Whiz is Cheese Whiz version.
So where are you working at today, Brian?
Oh, I gotta meet David, my point of contact, and I gotta pick up 40-pound LED poles that I don't know what the fuck they said, a poster. I don't know what the fuck it is. Poles, bars. There's probably some big display for some big event. I gotta fucking load them into crates. 40 pounds each. That's probably goddamn. So I could use the workout.
I was about to say that's a lot of work, Brian, but I think you got it.
Yeah, sometimes the sun out here in Vegas can be blazing. If you're lifting up 40-pound things back to back to back, who knows if there's stairs involved? How far you got to carry this shit?
Mm-hmm. Are you at least slaving away for a good wage?
Yeah, you could set good wages. I mean, it's not the most I've ever made on the app, but it's still a good wage compared to what most slaves make. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
are you boiling in the Las Vegas sun? Your Piz getting too hot? Introducing Piz Pops, ice cube Piz. Order now at imaslave.com/Piz Pops.
No, we used to do all the ad reads in those. There was one that was a frozen popsicle.
Oh, shit.
There was Piz Pops, dude. I forgot what they call Pissicles or something. I think Moretti came up with the fucking thing. It was Pissicles. They were like yellow fucking colored popsicles.
Hold on. Hey, Timmy, are you the voice for all that shit Paul's been dropping? You got that voice, bro.
No, dude. No. Somebody does like an AI like voice thing.
Yeah.
They like take Paul's voice and like mix it into a thing. No.
Okay.
I can do voices pretty good.
Luma Tommy?
No, Paul.
No, I'm a different dude. That's Tommy. We're one letter apart. That dude is Tommy. I'm Timmy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a Luma Timmy.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, heavy. Where's Wiz? Wiz still up there? Oh yeah, I see Wiz.
So Janelle,
Brian, you got any topics today?
Yeah. I wanted to pull up maybe some more shit on Reddit, but I'm actually trying to coordinate this job here, and I'm probably gonna have to leave in a few minutes to do that. But I was just checking how far it is. It's like 33 minutes away. I gotta contact David. Let him know what the fuck. So you've been getting on stage, you know?
Yeah, I actually just did a show, which is where my profile picture is from. I did a show at the Joy Lush Club for Do Better Comedy here in Phoenix. And then I have another show on September 30th where I'll be doing a roast battle and a mud wrestling contest. So that's going to be fun. Topless at that. Titties out.
Damn.
So how you been doing on stage? They've been fucking with you or what?
Hell yeah. They've been fucking with me for real. I even got another show booked from the last show that I just did because this lady, I guess she has like an all-female comedian lineup that she does. And she thought I was fucking hilarious. I thought so. I'm in a room full of white people. You know, for me, that's definitely something that's gonna happen more often than not. But me being in a room full of white people, I'm thinking like, fuck, like I don't want to offend these people, but at the same time, if I do, oh fucking well, as long as they're laughing, right? So I get off stage and I'm like, damn, maybe I took it too far. Maybe these white people can't really relate. And then after the show, everyone was coming up to me like, bro, you are so fucking funny. Where can I follow you at? And I was like, I'm so glad I just recently made a YouTube channel. So
yeah, drop your YouTube link in the private chat, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the regular chat. Because we got to get your numbers up. I heard you were live streaming, and you also post your clips of your comedy little things, right? Some of your
yeah, I've been posting my comedy clips as far as everything that I've been able to record within the last 2 years. Because at first, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like this for you, Brian O'Shea, but when I first got into comedy, every comedy club that I would go to would tell me like they're like no recording because we're gonna record you or whatever. And I'm like, but y'all not gonna get the fucking angle that I want, so whatever. But ever since like, I don't know, back in 2014, after that, every other club has been like, oh yeah, no, we don't care if you record. So I've been trying to get all my recordings together. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna drop the link for you in a private chat.
Oh yeah, I was just fucking texting this guy about work. So I fucking. When I heard you, the white people, they were like, "Oh my god, you motherfucker! Come home."
Oh yeah, they love my little black ass. I love white people who don't act like everything got to be offensive. You know what I mean? Like white people who are like, oh, when she said white people, she weren't talking about me. She was talking about the other whiteys. Like, yeah, right, exactly. Not you.
Just reading chat. Talking about Talcott, Florida State. Oh man!
Have you been able to get in on any of those lives that they've been doing? Because I've been coming in on pause, but I haven't actually been able to get in because I'm always doing something.
I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah, I went on pause yesterday, but then Timmy came up and he was like, "Yeah, it's good to see you, Paul. Not so much O'Shea." And then OTW comes on. He's like, "Good to see you, Paul and Timmy. Not so much O'Shea." And it's just like, I guess that's not a big deal. How do I describe it? I don't know. But Wizard said he's never going up there again if there's some bit non-bitch. Wizard's here with us right now.
Hey, did I miss something?
Maybe.
I think I did.
What do you think you missed, Fundamental?
How can we know what you missed or didn't miss?
Hey, did I not hear something y'all were just saying when I stepped out of my house 2 hours ago to grab some fried chicken?
Wow. Hey,
So
vegan. I don't do the chicken, but
sorry,
I was referencing
I'm doing some sort of bit non-bit with London Man that I'm a racist. Hope you don't mind.
It's the honesty for me.
It's honesty. Yeah, this is what London Man just did. Yeah, bro. I was out smoking a blunt with my homie, and I didn't. What did I miss? Did I miss anything, or did I hear everything, even though I wasn't fucking listening to nothing?
That is your brain on piss, right there.
Yo, when I was taking a shit and I had my phone off, did I miss anything?
There you go. That's your brain on piss. Keep going.
God, I'm so loud and I'm embarrassed in this fucking public area. These people think of me. Never gonna get 86. Never gonna be allowed to come back here.
So, Brian, have you showed the people that you actually do be drinking your piss, or you just be telling people that?
you and Timmy, like, that's gonna be the thing. Oh, we'll get him to drink it. It's gonna be so embarrassing for him. We just gotta talk him into drinking his piss. I don't give a fuck. I'll drink my piss. I'll fucking put it on my fucking skin. I'll get some old shit, put it on a rag.
Wait, so when you went to the bathroom, you went and filled some containers, right? You just went and pissed into the container in the bathroom, right?
Just now?
Yeah.
No, I pissed in the toilet. The first
I
piss
thought it was
I
liquid
drank.
gold. Well, what the fuck, dude?
Well, yeah, it should be saved. I agree. It's probably some conspiracy. They're getting it. The slaves are just giving it away. Like, idiots.
You just gave it away to the Nevada sewage department.
I know, Timmy.
Maybe they're collecting it. You know what? Maybe somebody should go in the sewers and figure out what they're doing with all that. Like go visit the sewage, recycling plant.
If you think that,
maybe
if you think they're refining oil, they're not. They're refining, you know what? God, my wrist got fucked up somehow just now. What the fuck happened? Getting arthritis, malnutrition.
You were jacking off too much, Ryan.
Well, it's my left one. See, this is the jerker. This is
just pour some piss on it. It'll be better.
Do you have arthritis?
Right,
pour some
piss
piss on
up. I just subbed up to you, Janelle.
Pour some piss on.
Thank you.
Pour some piss on. You got a problem in life? Put some piss on. Put some piss on. That bitch talking up? Put some piss on.
That's how our Kelly solves everything.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Your girl in some face creams? Put some piss on that bitch.
Wow.
Hey, Janelle, would you let me urinate all over your face? Wait, hold on. Who?
Not my face, maybe my body.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. This is the money maker right here, and I don't want like pink eye, but like maybe my body. I'll go for like a body shot.
Like, pure pink eye.
Yeah,
it's great for you. It's great for your eyeballs. It's great for your skin. Let's not hypersexualize our African queens here. Yeah, you're gonna get white eye with my piss. You're gonna have like stone white eyes.
Fuck yeah.
Zombie looking white eyes.
You're terrible,
right,
Brian.
This is supposed to be about rights, freedom, and getting arrested, and ending slavery and genocide. And you guys just can never, every time I try to just have a good panel, bring in good information, you guys just want to drag me down, just crabs in a bucket, just drag me into the lower chakras. I'm trying to come up, and you guys just won't let it happen, dude. It's just unfortunate.
Well,
I mean, we can go there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You still moving in your property without the thing on it? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But.
Well, I got 6 tickets pending. I showed up to try to, let them know that they're thieves. And well, I showed up to say, here's what I was going to say. You probably heard me say this 10 times already. I showed up to say, there's no loss, injury, harm. There's no injured party. So this, I don't need to be here. I'm not the all caps name. I'm not representing myself. I am myself. What else? Just things like that. Just little things to just go see what happens. That's all I wanted to do. Just go in the courtroom. Not really expecting them to like for it to work, but just for me to say it. And maybe I could think of other things, or maybe I could come prepared with some things, or just have that interaction, see how they react, how everyone responds. But I wasn't, that didn't happen. I showed up at the courthouse. I submitted to a legal search and seizure at the door by emptying my pockets and handing them to another man, which is a bitch ass move. And then once I got inside, there was just disenfranchised poor people everywhere, just paying fines. That's all it was. Just disenfranchised. Yeah. I didn't see any like non-disenfranchised people. It was just all disenfranchised, broken souls, just forking over cash they couldn't even afford and getting on payment plans and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's all that was in there. Yeah, appreciate you.
So you didn't even get the chance to speak, right?
Right, but it was something. But the fact that I showed up willing to, because I was nervous. I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, what am I gonna say to this judge?" Because I thought that's how it worked. Because I had a paper, 8 a.m. You got to show up. Like, normally, how it was in the past. You show up at 8 a.m. on this date, you get to talk to the judge. You know what I mean? But here, it was just like you just showed up to fucking pay a fine. There was no judge. It's like, what the fuck are you putting a date on here for me to show up for? So anyways, it was just a learning experience. But if I want to do it, I can show up the first Wednesday of the month. I still might do that just to get the experience. Just go in front of a judge and see what happens, and maybe record it, minimum audio recording, obviously. Sneak a recording device in there and maybe have something to play for you guys. You know what I mean?
I respect that, dude.
Yeah. But the thing of it is, dude, my fear is still ramping up, because it's like, the more I don't do with these tickets, the more I'm driving around like things are ramping up to where I could lose my car, to where I could actually go to jail. So the fear is kind of ramping up, but I'm just like, I got to stay in the pocket and sort of just keep facing it and just keep going through it, because it is empowering. There's something to this shit. just that little act I did of showing up, willing to do this stuff, speak up for myself, like was empowering on some level.
Brian,
I
you
hear
own
that.
the car, right? Like you have the title to it.
Yeah, title's in the glove box. In case anyone wants to steal my car. I got the Piz Mobile. We got Brian O'Shea's Piz fucking mobile.
But yo, this is how I've been thinking about this lately, man. And this is how I live. It's like I always attack these problems head on, like without waiting. So
yeah, you have a point. Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
like if I was gonna be in Vegas and riding around in my, because when I'm back on the land, I'm totally gonna be not being slaved up. So the plan is to just where I'm at is to notice the area, the folks, what I'm gonna be doing. So whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be noticing them ahead of time. But that requires me to get my thoughts in order, right? What am I actually going to be doing? What's my goal? Like I'm going to share my intent with, I'm like preemptively trying to handle to remove controversy before it can even happen. That's what I do in my private life. If I sense, like if I have experience, I know something's going to get fucked up, like I'm going to address it before it gets fucked up. I think that's like something to do with honor. Right. So it's like if you're gonna, like, if I'm gonna go to Vegas and I'm gonna ride around with my private car with, you know, no plates and none of that stuff. Well, before I go, I'm gonna try to correspond with them and say, look, this is where I'm at. Where are you guys at?
Right. It's like being on the offensive. Like instead of being the defendant, be the offensive. Be like on the offensive, but like in a good empowering way, like. Because my father was the type of dude who probably didn't like controversy, and you know, so I'm kind of that person. I grew up with a single mom, but like these things of like conversations and addressing things, like instead of like, because what is it? It's conflict, it's confrontation, it's I don't know if I'm having the right words, but yeah, Paul brought it up where it's like people are certain type of men, they have. To steer away from any type of confrontation.
That I know what you're saying, but I get that, and there definitely are people. I mean, like I have family members like that. My own brother, like he'll try to avoid a confrontation, like at all costs, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to handle honorably what's going on ahead of time, because it's just like common sense that you know. Or you could be pretty sure that that 99.9% of police departments across the land are going to stop you if you don't have a slave license on the back of the car, right? Like a slave card, right? So if you know that and you think that that's not correct and you're not rolling with that, you know there's going to be a problem. Like it begs the question, like, why haven't you handled that beforehand? Now, again, like it seems ridiculous. Oh, what if I do a cross-country trip? Do I have to fucking send a notice to everybody? I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of getting to that point where if I'm going to right? If I'm going to move across 20 states, I might just copy paste the same notice, basically find out who all these people are and then notice them and have that conversation, because why not? And not to mention on my own area, right? Wherever I'm like 99% of the time at, is have that conversation so that it is out in the open, so that they do know who I am, so that it isn't a surprise when I get pulled over. I'm just going to say, hey, we already had a conversation. So call the police chief right now. Call your sergeant.
Right, like, dude, I could be the master of this shit. Like, people could be like, I could be the type of dude where I get myself in situations with these police. Like, I set up shit where they kind of know me. Like, but it's outside of any of this shit. Like, whether it's a comedy thing, I'm setting up volunteering things. I'm interacting with these motherfuckers, right? And then one day, once I know that they kind of like me and they know who I am, then I start fucking slowly creeping in with my, yo, man, I'm kind of up to some shit. You know what I mean? And then, so they kind of know me. You know what I mean? You could take this to so many levels. There's so many ways you could beat shit in court, or you could go completely around and use your skills in other ways, like your interpersonal skills, to where now these people kind of know you, and now they're like, well, I kind of know this dude from here, and now he's talking to me about this, where it's, you know what I mean? There's ways to do things. And I'm the type that could come up with, I could come up with ways to solve shit that no one would ever thought about, that you could take that route, especially when it comes to court shit. Like I want to get private investigators and be like, I want to know everything about this judge, this prosecutor. I don't know what they do. I just want to know them. It's like I'll give you 1 second, Wizard, because I know you wanted to jump in it. It's like, what's his name? Sammy the Bull. He wanted to know everything about the dude before he killed him. Not that I'm going to kill these people, but it's like before he did a hit, he wanted to know this person intimately. Like even spend time with him. He wanted to know them. Like even if they didn't know he was going to hit him, he would start spending time with them just to know them really well. And that's how I feel with this. I want to know these people that I'm dealing with so I could come up with strategies, see where they're weak link in their fucking system is. You know what I mean? But go ahead, Wizard. Wizard's dying. It's bad timing. Cancer came back.
What you guys are talking about, it's diplomatic notice versus posting. You have two posts in life. You have a military post and a diplomatic post. Now, the posting is according to an accounting. The diplomatic is according to the words, not the consensus of the English language or Latin language, but the word. In beginning was the word. So what you were talking about, Timmy, with coming forth in honor, you guys, whether you believe it or not, you're speaking in what's known as a subliminal language. It's subliminal. So if you learn the right words to use, you can subliminally control a conversation. And
like subconsciously and subliminally are kind of maybe intertwined. Yeah, speak to them and speak to everyone's subconscious. I want to start learning that. I need to learn the subconscious.
Well, then start addressing everybody as brother and sister. It brings everybody to the same level. Again, if they're using ad hominems in the courts to disposition you from your actual position in life, it's the ad hominems that we're using as subliminal messages. So when we call somebody black or white or Asian, that's subliminal. Whereas if we contact them and call them brothers and sisters, it brings us closer together rather than separating us farther apart. So when you learn the words that bring people together, you start using them more and more. It's a language strategies. It's a language art.
This is a strategy to use in anything, like in this community type shit, like it's preemptive. Like that's why women are so valuable, because the men are gonna be handling shit and the women could kind of politic behind the scenes a little bit, like smooth out edges, that things that could blow up into something, they could go talk and smooth things out, and before it turns into a full-blown war or something like that. You know, sending dignitaries or whatever, delegates, but in a real way, dude, because I feel like we're really building we're gonna have to build like kings and queens and like fiefdoms and shit like that. We're gonna have to like do that. This is what we're doing. Like all these little communities are gonna be popping up. We're gonna have little kingdoms and little fiefdoms and little fucking political things. And we're gonna have to form alliances and political decisions. And we're gonna have to like take losses and fucking let our fucking ego get bruised for a bigger picture in the long run, because we don't have the power, because there's going to be all types of power dynamics that are going to start fucking condensing on us, right? So if you got no power, you're going to have to build it or start over or align with someone with, you know what I mean? Like,
well, when I talk about diplomatic, if you take the term down and tear it down, it means double speak. Now, why would you use double speak in this world where everybody's afraid of dualities? Because it's just like a marriage of a woman and a man that come from two separate countries. You bring them together in both languages. That's the double speak. It's not a separation, but rather a bringing together of two people in two different languages by creating a communication that both understand. So it's actually bringing together two houses. It's the dowry from the woman that comes from the nation that provides an investment for the man. The man's investment is the spiritual seed. The woman is invested with that spiritual seed in a material sense to be a trustee for 9 months. But that doesn't dismiss the father's or the daddy's point in being a trustee as well. In order to bring that child up in this dual world from those dual countries, you have to teach him his origins. If mom is the only one teaching that child his origins, it only comes from the one side. While at the same time, we see it much in this modern world where the mom will speak bad about the dad, or the dad will speak bad about mom, or both. And that's one of the most confusing things to the children. We have to be able to have a greater sense of what our family is. And like I said earlier, family comes from familis, which means servant. So if you're going to be a servant to your mom and dad, then mom and dad have to be together. Otherwise, if the family separates, then you're only a servant to the mom, or you're only a servant to the father. Whereas in this world, we believe we're a servant to the Father in heaven, but yet many people forget the scripture that says, honor thy father in heaven, honor thy mother in earth, and love thy neighbor as thyself. So we have to pay homage to the mother. And that's where this society gets this thing about the mother raises the children, and that is false. It's both together. And because of that one thing, we have this world where everybody thinks they're living in duality, but they're being separated from the duality. They're being separated from the spirit and the material as if though they're just a person. That's first person, second person, third person. Now you're in a third person position as being a fiction like Tom Sawyer, and you can walk all over Tom Sawyer. You can do anything you want to Tom Sawyer, and he ain't going to get hurt. It's not a crime. You have to quit acting as that third person and step into the first person and let them know you're the boss because he said so. Why are you the boss? Because he said so? Because he's the redeemer. And I fear not, for I have been redeemed. He has called me by thy name. I am his. Therefore, in all of the lands that I sojourn with him, I shall grant a redemption to the lands in my possession. And if my brother be waxen and poor and sold off his belongings, as one of his kin, I shall come forth and buy back his belongings in redemption. That's your power. And you cannot do that as long as you think you're the third person or second person. You have to know your power, and that is in the language. You have to be subliminal about it. You have to be able to bring peace in war. And when you've got a warring faction that's sitting there battling, you have to bring them out of the babble by speaking to them in peaceful terms. Hey, brother, I don't want any argument. I don't want any discourse. I don't want any discord. I want us to come together. So my affront to the courts isn't to accuse them, but actually to admit my own part in it, because it is a dual system. That system wouldn't do anything to you if you didn't enter those data elements into that record. And again, that's our fault and their fault. It's a dual fault system as well. And when somebody walks into court and doesn't take fault for their actions and clear up that record as to what their actions really are and the intent behind them, that you're never going to win. You go in there arguing. I've got 93 cases, and some of the cases that I won, I realized when I look back, it wasn't a matter of argument. It was a matter of just placing the simple facts on the record. Whereas the ones that I lost, I didn't know the simple facts. So I argued. That's why I lost them. I ain't going to lose again. I guarantee it. They may lock me up. They may throw me in jail. They may never let me out. They may kill me, but I'll never lose again. I've already lost everything I need. Everything I have in this world is me. Because I can go forth anywhere in this world and do what I need to live for another day. Whether that be bargaining with another man or heading off the mountains again. I have no problem with it. So if I'm dealing with another man, it's learning about dealing with that other man in a spiritual capacity and not in a manual capacity. We have to bring those words off the paper and make them spiritual. So when they use one word, you switch it up and use a different word. Use one that's above it. Instead of using addiction, you use dedication. They both mean the exact same thing. One has a negative connotation. One has a positive connotation. You can be dedicated to racing, like Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Earnhardt Sr. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was dedicated to racing. It was the same thing as an addiction. But because they called him dedicated, it wasn't seen that he died as an addict and that his son is following the same footsteps and may too die as an addict. Switch that word around and it becomes dedication. So what's the difference between me dying an addict and Dale Earnhardt dying an addict? The use of the word and what we're addicted to. Alcoholics almost always refuse to admit that they're an addict to the alcohol. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. You're dedicated to drinking. You're dedicated to shooting up. You're dedicated to doing things that are going to ruin your life, or you're dedicated to doing things that are going to improve your life. It's how other people see it as to whether it's a dedication or an addict. That's why I say, start learning these words. And I guarantee you, when you come forth like Timmy was talking about, in honor, it clears up all the discourse. It's using words that other people can't deny. What's going on, brother? Hey, what's up? They don't dismiss you. If you call them an asshole, they might dismiss you. People like me, I don't mind being called an asshole, so I'm not going to dismiss you. I'm going to look you straight in the eye and let's get it straight. I'm not an asshole. I'm the whole fucking ass. Now who's on guard? Now who's on guard? So when it comes to somebody else's honor and you having to be able to oversee their dishonor, those ad hominems are what they're using in every case. Even you use them. Even I use them when I get on these panels and start calling people bitch ass slaves. That's a subliminal message that I put out, that I think you're a bitch ass slave because you're not following the spirit. If you're following some manual script, then you're the bitch ass slave. See, I don't follow the script. I point out the script that they're using and how they're using it in error. So don't ever misconstrue my knowledge of this U.S. code as if though I'm using that code for my own purposes. I use it against them. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You don't have to be told that. That should be well known by now. And that should be well known by the people that are using that code. If you're going to use that code against me, I guarantee you that's use or threatened use or abuse of a legal process. I'm not part of your legal process, and that's a 30-year sentence. Would you like to proceed?
Yeah, this sort of sprung from Timmy's point that I kind of went off on a wild tangent with, and please thank you for that, Richard. I appreciate that. I just got to get wrapping up there. I got to go to this job. But as I'm walking to the parking lot, I just want to double circle back to Timmy's thing about like putting notice out, because it's all about like, it's just like conflicts in life, dude. If you sense you got something up with anything or any relationship, you know what I mean? I'm saying this stuff I want to get better at, because I tend to just like shut down, avoid, don't communicate, like, you know, all that bullshit that Paul's been playing in his like codependent videos or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and but it's not easy, but when you do it, it's like super empowering. Like if you were to reach out to a few police departments, you know, and then you get better at your speech, like you were talking about, Wizard, because if you look at the videos of me, Young, and Paul interacting with the police, like you clearly see the mistakes Young and Fearless and me are making in terms of the power position and what's going on in that interaction. You know what I mean? You clearly see, like when I'm talking to a cop on the side of the road, like in some of those interactions, like it's just, you just give up power and I don't know. Someone help me out.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's a good point, because Young and Fearless, he had a different repertoire of language, but he still did really good. He still stood on his point and everything.
It was all the heart. It was all from his heart. That's the main thing. Our heart.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter what we say. It's just what's in our heart. You know?
Well, it does matter what you say, because what's in your heart may be wrong. Okay. I grew up, like I said, indoctrinated like many people, and I was putting forth what I thought was in my heart, and it was actually against what was in my heart. Truly, my heart is the spiritual essence that I belong here, and everything else that's here with me belongs here. I don't know the reason and I don't care. All I have to do is learn how to live with it. And when it changes, adapt with it. This is the thing that most people refuse to do. They get set in their ways and they don't want to change. That's what the system does. It prolongs a system of non-changing because now you want a job that's going to make you $75,000 a year, $150,000 a year. That's what you set your goal on. As soon as you get it, you never change again. Sad. You have so much greater potential by dismissing that system and letting the world know how that you can operate in that system freely and not have it be an authority. See, this is the thing about that government doesn't get any power except from the people. And yet they pose that once you give them that power, there's no way you can take it from them, that they have some kind of immunity. The only immunity they have is if they don't have knowledge. So once you come forth with the knowledge, excuse me, that record you have on your little desk there, that has a name and a number. And that individual's name and number identify the record. It does not identify me. Can you identify me? No, because I self-identify. Just like you self-identify. You accept it when people call you Tom or Tim or whatever. I accept it when people call me most anything because I'm able to take what other people call me and flip the script on them. You want to call me Keith when they surround me 8 deep with FBI agents, special detectives, and this and that, and ask me for ID, Brian, what do I show them?
Bicycle ID.
Exactly. A homemade bicycle license. And then I tell them I don't have an identification. I don't carry state ID. Well, what's your name? I don't have one of those either. Well, everybody's got a name.
That's when they break the window and start beating you.
No, everybody. No, he says to me, well, everybody's got a name. I said, no, only persons are named. Real men like myself, we have a calling. Now, my mom and dad have called me Keith all my life. When they get mad at me, they might have called me Keith Orland. Now, I hail from the family Little, and I hear I was born around August 20th, 1966. So I gave them 2 separate names, a given name and a family name, which they take when you fill out that SS5 and translate to a legal name. Again, that's 2 names become 1, a legal name. And they can't use a legal name that says Keith. They have to have the last name with it. So the legal name is both the first name and last name together. And then that individual's name and number identify a record, not me. That's a third person declension. In other words, I am Keith as I'm called. Now I hail from the family Little. So there's 2 already. Now the third person is the legal name. How am I the legal name when I'm the first one in line as head of the house of the family Little? It's an impossibility. So when he wants to read off that record, all I got to do is point out that under 20 CFR 422.103, employee benefits, which I'm not an employee, I'm not even employed. So how could I be an employee? I have no job. You can look at your records. There ain't been no paychecks in 14 years. So how am I an employee? And when it comes to that 20 CFR, that's employee benefits. And under that, it says succinctly in plain writing, the individual's name and number identify the record. So why are you holding me liable when it's the record that's liable? When you learn how to point that stuff out, and again, I don't use their code for my purposes. I use it against them for their babble, for their insistence that it is me that they're talking about when it can't possibly be. See, a natural man and 2 natural men cannot communicate with each other except through a personage, which is a vocal or written language. And any comments, written or spoken, are inventions, fabrications.
Dude, are you
fiction.
single by chance? Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry about that.
And so even the scriptures that they read are an invention, fabrication, or fiction. And they agree with this in their very own rules of federal rules of evidence. Rule 803, ancient documents, is an exception to the rule of hearsay. In other words, they accept the hearsay of Scripture. They accept the hearsay of any document that's 25 years or older. So I could have written a document 25 years ago, and I can now enter it in as evidence under the rule of hearsay. Suppose that would be a Bible.
I appreciate
with my name in it. See, that's the first writing, is when your name is put in a family Bible. The second writing is the birth certificate. What's happened is people forgotten about the Bible part, and now they're just going to the hospital and they're only giving them the manual description. They don't proclaim that a legacy heir has arrived as a redeemer, a child of God, here to redeem that which needs to be redeemed. Look out, world. Here I come. Instead, they put it down as a slave document. It's an immigration document based on the merits. Merits being the spiritual credit. So if you don't come forth with the spiritual credits, they convert everything to a manual credit. Now you're the slave. Now you're the servant of the patriotic nation, which is the head of the house of the nation. There is only one Father, but that which is in heaven. So fuck Daddy US Uncle Sam. Fuck Uncle Sam. Fuck the United States. They ain't my daddy. He's my daddy. What's the matter, Grills? If you don't like me talking, come on up.
I gotta shut this thing down. I gotta get to
Go
the job.
See, that's another one. Is Wiz still talking? Come up and make me shut up, bitch ass slave. See, this isn't a bit, not bit. This is me, motherfucker. You don't like it? Shut the fuck up and go somewhere else. You little fucking whiny ass, piss ass, fucking bitch ass slave. See, that's what I talk about honor. See, somebody wants to make a stupid comment like that. Fuck that punk ass motherfucker. Fuck you, you punk ass motherfucker. Well, then I suggest you don't make those comments if you're just playing, because I ain't.
Wizards on the net, boy. Oh, what happened to Mr. O'Shea?
He's gone.
I have no idea. He ducked out or something.
He's in a
Well, he
parking
did
lot.
say he had to go to work, guys.
Yeah.
All right, with that being said, I'm gonna hit the road. He's probably at work, so I'll let him get that bread.
Yo, good hanging with you, bro. Always.
Likewise,
Yeah,
Timmy.
I'm out too. I'm gonna go check and see if Paul's up or not. And I got company at the door, so I'm out too.
Much love. Janelle, I subbed up to you.
God bless.
I'm gonna lock it up.
God bless. You know I love you, but I don't give a fuck whether you love me back. See, that's on you. Have a good one.
Peace, Wiz. Peace out. Much love to the chat. Peace out, folks.
Later, bro. Well.
All right, Timmy. You out of here?
Yeah, you wanna close up the shop for him, or do you want me to do?
I mean, if you want to close it up, that's cool too. Do you got the keys?
No, but I can sweep up. Like if you want to be last, then yeah, you got it. You give him Chloe, you do something, sweep up for him or something.
All right, I think I got it. I'll sweep
All
up.
right, yo. I'll see you next time. Much
See
love,
you
chat.
next time.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, y'all know what the fuck was going on up in here. Y'all were here the whole time. And now you're still here. I truly do love all of you. I don't give a fuck if you love me back, but bitch, you better. Go follow me, Entertained by Janelle. You never know what you're going to see next. First it was Jesse, and now it's I'm. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Hello. I got fuck. I just ended it before I got in my car. My God. But I guess I could be heard now, huh? I thought the stream was gonna still go on its own without me there, but Timmy says, I hope O'Shea's camera comes on later when he thinks he's private. Son of a bitch. Like I'd be laying on my back with my knees to my ears, gargling down a fucking fresh brew, you son of a bitch. Timmy, small hat, fucking blocking your wife. You got a small hat, a fast. Fucking frame couldn't even block the whole ass. You had to take your child and put it on your hip. Your bony hips couldn't block your wife's baloney ass. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, you guys, what the fuck? Am I going the right way? Driving, not looking. All right, guys, I got to get off the fucking road. Driving. Small hat, big ass. Yeah, you know what they say about guys with small hats? They got wives with fat asses. Hey, got a lot of money. That's the joke. All right, I got to fucking drive here, guys. I'll see you later. You guys are pretty cool, man. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Fucking, I don't know, get arrested. Fucking stand up for something. I don't know, get a ticket here and there. Be a fucking man, you piece of shit. Fucking scumbag, fucking losers. What the fuck? Hold on. You piece of shit, fucking loser, fucking scumbags. I'm the biggest creepy fucking loser, and I'm fucking doing better than all you motherfuckers. At least I fucking get a bunch of tickets, fucking try to show up in court and say something. You fucking lose like, you're gonna get arrested. I'm too weak. All right, I got 3 hours, 54 minutes, 3 seconds. I gotta get out of here, guys. I'm driving. I gotta go to this job. Go do something else. I don't know. Is another panel? What's Paul fucking going on? Get the fuck out of here. Send me some money too, you piece of shit fucking scumbag idiots. See that fucking banner? You fucking basement dwelling fucking loser fucking scumbags. You guys are all right. What am I? How am I gonna yell at you guys all that shit? But then I want to live stream and have an audience. I want to call you guys all loser piece of shit. There's some projection going on there. You know what I mean? Andrea said, "Sure, no problem." That was to my 2 hour minimum. See, I got to hit him with it. She said it takes about 2 hours. And you got to say, okay, I'm going to charge you 2 hour minimum. She says, oh, it's going to take about 4 hours. I'll be like, all right, can you guarantee that? Got to lock you in at 4 hours? Because I'm going to be, I'm not going to be getting jobs. Because I'm going to block out 4 hours of my availability that you are not responsible for. Stay free, bro, said Ice Grills. Timmy Carini put a fucking hand, with a rose and a tomato and some roses and a clown. What a fucking piece of shit that Timmy. Oh my god, the car is embarrassing. Got the seatbelt on, that fucking stupid thing just beeps and beeps. Yeah, I gotta end this shit, guys. You guys are pretty cool. Maybe I'll get inside. You guys are all right though, man. Appreciate you guys coming here. Everyone that was on panel, everyone that's in chat. We'll get something figured out here. I don't know. All right. See you guys later, man. I love you all. Maybe a little bit. Some of you guys, love, hate, and love. Hate and love. Come on, bro. I ended on a coherent fucking thought. Come on. Do it, man. Do it. Do something right now. Freedom, guys. Oera Linda. Oera Linda. Linda. Freedom. A book about freedom. Let's look into it. Let's study it. Let's get free, guys. That's a Dead Prez album from 1999. Let's get free. Talk to you guys later, man. Get free or die trying. See you later. Bye.